Broadcasting live from the Gruber Law Office's One Call That's All studio at the Avenue in downtown Milwaukee. This is Kyle, Brust, and Nortman, KBN on ESPN Wisconsin. Here's Kyle Wallace, Ben Brust, and Brad Nortman.
It is a great day to be alive on this Tuesday. Kyle, Brust, and Nortman across ESPN Wisconsin. My name is Ben Brust. Alongside me, I can say this as per usual right now, Kyle Wallace.
What do you mean?
Because there's no Brad Nortman, there's no Alex Stroh.
I mean, I'm only gone.
You're never gone is what I'm saying. You're very rarely gone. So when I'm usually doing the show, you are usually here with me.
Yeah, that won't be the case next week as your boy is heading out.
Oh, my God. Breaking news. I'm hosting with Jesse Nelson.
Yes. I didn't realize when I was going to be out. And I want to be here, but I have a bachelor party for a wedding I'm going to be in next week. And we're doing a bachelor party, and I couldn't miss it. And I couldn't bring a kit because I'm going to be flying. So, and turning up, having a good time.
Hi, I'm Jesse Nelson.
Yeah, so it'll be you and Jesse Nelson. So what's shocking to me is not him doing the show. He's working until 5.
Well, I guarantee he's going to get a nap in there at some point.
A nap between 12 and 2. Now that.
You guys, the real question is, Kyle, is not whether or not he gets a nap between 12 and 2. Is he off of Wilde and Tausch producing
Oh, yeah, that's right. That's right. He can't do the double duty.
Absolutely not. That would be
no.
a 7 to 5 day. No.
No, now 7 to 5. I don't think he shows up at 7.
What time do you show up to produce a 9 a.m. show?
Bro,
8:50.
Excuse me? That show's 3 hours long.
Hell, it's one of the best shows.
And this is one of those things where like we're trying to put him on blast. Ha ha! He gets it at 8:50.
No, I'm dead serious.
No,
I would assume. No.
And look at the product they put out.
No.
I mean, they're when you got chemistry like that, you don't need all this.
Well, you have Jason
Tausch
and when you have a sports writer of the year and a Packer Hall of Famer, maybe the best personality in all of Wisconsin, and Mark Tauscher, you show up and you say, Tuesday is Wisconsin geography trivia.
As the person
Wednesday is Wisconsin Badger trivia.
We give Strofe a hard time when he hosts Irrelevant and shows up for your guys' show prep at like 1:35, 1:40-ish. That's an eternity in comparison.
Yeah.
I'm actually kind of mad.
No,
don't be.
Or I respect it. I don't know which one.
Well, at this point, I've come to accept who he is.
I mean, it's a great show.
And he's just Mr. Caricature.
Ben, if you showed up 10 minutes before practice for Bo Ryan.
I could do that. Yeah.
Well, I guess it's 10 minutes before practice.
Like you showed up
but it's practice.
Off the street in your sweats 10 minutes before you guys were set to take the practice.
No, well,
That'd be
game
fine.
day. I would say
Really?
game day.
Game day.
Oh,
Game.
okay.
There's a couple times in those 11 a.m. games where you go home and you take the nap. Because we always, so 11 a.m. we did 6 a.m. shoot around, 7 a.m. breakfast.
He had y'all up at 6 a.m.?
Yeah, because our thing is we would practice in the mornings if we could as early as possible to get your body on sync when the game was. And no matter what, it was the 5 hours before the game shoot around, 4 hours was the meal. And then I would try and take a nap. But there was like a alarm mishap one time where I was like, I'm coming in 40 minutes before this game.
Oh, no. Did they notice?
Well, I made it out to like the team running out warm-ups.
You made it out to them trying out.
Yeah, and I was the junior and senior year. I was first out.
Stop
too.
it, you was your junior, senior year.
Oh yeah.
All right, what game was this?
It was like a Penn State-ish, like an early 11 a.m. ish. So like, whew.
The good old days.
I thought you were going to say it was like against directional Utah.
No, it was a Big Ten game. I was pooping my pants. Yeah.
I really thought, I asked you because I thought Bo would have like if we start practice at 7 a.m., you better be on the floor ready to go at 7 a.m. more than just the...
No, there was only one practice ever that I ever regretted what I had done the night before, and I never let that happen again.
Fair enough.
Oh, yeah.
Only one. But, like, I think you got to have that as a college kid, like that one time where you
learn.
You think you're invincible, and, like, you can go out and show up for practice, and there was only one time where I was like, I just have to make it through this practice and not puke. And I don't puke ever, but I did after that practice.
Unless you're
Did Bo know?
in Green Bay, Wisconsin, like you told everyone a couple weeks ago, whatever.
Oh, well, yeah. I mean, Sebastian Maniscalco, I don't think I said that on air. I think I told you guys off the air.
No, you did.
Oh, whatever.
Who?
Went to go see a comedian, you know. And,
Yes. Quite the story. That was for a birthday party.
That was her Christmas gift. Up at Lodge Kohler, you know, and then we go to the rest center. Yeah.
Yeah.
It's just you. I don't.
She
puke ever,
didn't even
except
give me
the
a
time
pillow
I
or
did.
blanket in the bathroom.
Oh wow. I mean, I haven't. Me and baby girl haven't gone through that together yet.
Well, I mean, have you guys lived?
We have, but it's usually one or the other. I am the worst.
We know that.
I think I took Tylenol one time. For the first time ever, I took aspirin. It was that bad. I said, give me whatever you got. Whatever you got. I'm dying.
800-990-3776 is the Carbless Talk and Text line. We're on YouTube at ESPN Milwaukee and at ESPN Madison. If you don't have the ESPN Wisconsin app, you can listen live anytime, listen back. It's super easy to use. Look forward to having the next 3 hours with all of you as we all head into holiday season. But coming off of Monday, dissecting what happened Saturday, the status of Jordan Love and Malik Willis, both from a concussion protocol and a shoulder injury standpoint. Who the hell knows what's going on? Because Matt Laflur spoke on Sunday, and I don't think we're going to hear from anyone today. So it's kind of like the wait and see type game of what we hear next. So we're all kind of flying blind. But when I tell you, Kyle Wallace, that Jordan Love is in concussion protocol and they have Lamar Jackson, who's got a bone bruise in his back, Snoop Huntley as a backup. I just saw an hour ago J.J. McCarthy, hairline fracture. Max Brosner's in there for the Vikings. That's the second opponent in the last 2 games of the season. Where is Kyle Wallace, Packer backer, coming off the Bears loss heading into Ravens?
Yeah, so here's where I'm at.
And where's anybody right now? Because this is a reset button, because I will say straight up, like, This is not over, right? If you saw the Niners last night, 6 straight wins. That's who the Bears play next. I don't care if Dan Campbell's team is out of it in Week 18. He's going against Ben Johnson, his old offensive coordinator. We saw what the Lions did to the Green Bay Packers when they had nothing to play for. They thought they had a chance at 325 until Seattle won in 2022, came to Lambeau Field, knocked the Packers out of the playoffs.
Yep.
So this whole thing is still for the Packers taking. So with all of that, now I turn it over to you because there's so much going on.
Yeah, if Jordan Love isn't healthy, it's the biggest concern for me. I'm extremely nervous for the Packers' playoff hopes, simply because Jordan Love is the guy. He's our franchise quarterback, and at the end of the day, this offense flows and it runs through Jordan Love's ability, whether it's to evade pressure in the backfield, whether it's him in the passing game, the deep passing game. Like, you didn't see a lot of deep passes when Malik was in there. Like, you saw a couple, but you didn't see as many deep shots. Why? Because that's not what Matt Lafleur wants to do. So the Packers' offense becomes more limited. It becomes more quick passing game. It becomes more run heavy. And the issue that I have is that we're talking about being more run heavy with a quarterback in Malik Willis if he is healthy, which would be him using his legs. But guess what? Your stud running back in Josh Jacobs last week came out of the game after he fumbled the ball because of the fact that knee is not where it's supposed to be.
And they were using him in spots. Emmanuel Wilson was running hard. Since he was productive, there was an opportunity to get some less reps for Jacobs, who is playing through his bone bruise, which is not going to get any better
the rest of the year. And so when I think about this, is yes, Malik Willis has shown us early in the season last year that he is more than capable than going out there and give you a serviceable reps at quarterback. But KB and Nation, what we have to understand is week 2 and week 3 last year ain't the same thing as week 17 and week 18
That's
this
a good
year
point.
when the playoffs are on the line. And again, we have seen him really be composed for this team, but everything changes when your season is on the line. The Packers need to find a way to win one game of the next 2. And if they do not have Jordan Love, my level of confidence is not where it needs to be, simply because our guy, our star, our stud, the dude that this year has been playing at a level where 2 weeks ago we're talking about potential MVP conversation. If he is not there, my level of confidence is not there. You're talking about missing Jordan Love. You're talking about missing Micah Parsons. You're talking about Josh Jacobs not being 100% healthy. You're talking about Zach Tom potentially not being there. That it's too
Evan
many,
Williams coming off of injury.
Yes, too many guys that we actually need, and not even talking about Tucker Kraft, we need to make a run, who are out. So for me, color me not very confident if Jordan Love does not play this week.
Ben Brust, Kyle Wallace, no Brad Nortman, Tony Cartagena in for Alex Strofe. And again, I think that I'm going to use what Jason Wilde said as kind of the gold that I have until we hear more from Matt Laflur and updates on Jordan Love. No history that we know of from a concussion standpoint. Was able to get up right away. It wasn't like he was stretched off or anything. He was down. He was down.
Get up right away.
He was down, but he did jog off.
Have
right?
you heard from Jordan Love since before the
No,
game?
and they're not going to let him talk. And even if he is in practice, we're not going to learn that much because they're going to be doing walkthroughs and he'll be limited, and we'll hear Matt Lafleur say, we'll see. And so, again, I still am going to operate from a optimistic standpoint that Jordan will be back, but that is purely off of what I heard from Jason Wilde and his vibe of reading Matt Lafleur. That being said, from Malik Willis' standpoint, you said it, right? You have a limited guy who was able to step in, and obviously the Bears didn't prepare for what type of quarterback he is, and he played flawless until his fumble. Malik Willis with a shoulder injury, if you're going to read option him and put him in, a running situation, he's one hit away from, all right, who's next up? So there's a lot of things to be considering here from the quarterback standpoint. But you are given a potential gift of who the quarterbacks are that you might be facing. So if you have either Malik Willis or Jordan Love, I do feel confident in the opponents. If Lamar Jackson even plays, hear me out on this. I tried convincing myself that Lamar at some point this season will become Lamar. He doesn't trust his hamstring, and now with the back bruise, he just has not run to the ability that he has, and that passing game has not been in sync. They did not give the ball to Derrick Henry as much as they should have to help blow that New England game after he had 18 carries, 150 plus yards. So they haven't, as the Baltimore Ravens, operated as the team that we've seen. And there's enough evidence to be like, all right, we now know who they are. And I have confidence that the Packers, with the way that they fought against the Bears for the division on the line, that they can still get it done with either quarterback in the final two games. I truly believe that. And that's making the playoffs. So I understand your concern about Jordan Love, but I think as long as he's ready by the playoffs, because I do believe if he's not, they will find a way to win one of those two games.
If he's not ready by the playoffs.
Oh, you're worried about a J.J. McCarthy-less Vikings?
No. What I'm saying is, regardless, if Jordan Love isn't ready by the playoffs, we tried this last year. We went into the playoff game last year where Jordan Love was beat up, and what happened? Our offense could not get anything going. I don't want to repeat what we had last year. We've talked about it many times on this show. The way you start the season, it matters, but it's how you close out the season to build that momentum.
Last year, Week 17, Week 18 were clunky. A debacle. It was not the Vikings and the Bears. And
so that is not something that you want to have. And again, do I believe Malik Willis can make us competitive? Yes, because that is exactly what he has done each and every time he has been out there. Hell, I remember last year we went down to Jacksonville and he was able to pull out a victory for the Packers. But at the end of the day, one thing we have to understand is that our offense is going to be less explosive without Jordan Love at quarterback. We score less points per game without Jordan Love at quarterback. When you're talking about red zone issues that the Packers had in Denver that carried over again to Chicago, I think a lot of that had to do with the fact that Jordan Love was not in for the majority of that football game for the Packers, especially when they had those red zone opportunities. So when I look at the big picture of what the Green Bay Packers look like moving forward, Jordan Love is the guy that we need to have for us to have confidence to truly say, yep, we're going to the playoffs. These are two games. You got to win one or two. And if Jordan Love is playing in those games, my confidence is on 100%. Without Jordan Love playing, I'm at about 50% here, win or lose.
On both games. Because all they need is one.
More so Baltimore. The Vikings game, you're
telling me Week 18 you're gonna have a sphincter that's tight.
I'm going. If we go into Week 18 and it's a must-win game for the Packers, yes, I'm going to be nervous.
Without J.J. McCarthy, Max Brosmer.
I will go in there thinking the Packers should win this game, but if the game is tight, yes, my sphincter will be extremely tight. I don't want to go into Week 18 figuring out whether or not we're going to be in the playoffs. I want to go into Week 18 thinking whether or not we're going to win the NFC North. That is what I want.
800-990-3776 is the Carbless Talk and text line. Simply put, like with what we know, which is still a lot to be figured out, I want to know where people are at right now. Will the Packers win the division? Bears have Niners 6 in a row by double digits, and Ben Johnson going against Dan Campbell, despite whatever happens. We saw what the Lions did to the Packers. We know who Dan Campbell is as head coach and whatever they're playing for. I don't see any quit in their football team. And with the Packers, Ravens, and Vikings with the uncertainty at quarterback, will the Packers win the division? Because it is not out of the realm of possibility. 800-990-3776 is the Carbless Talk and text line. We're with you next here on Kyle, Brust, and Nortman.
You're listening to Kyle, Brust, and Nortman, KBN.
He's a good guy. I couldn't believe y'all lost to TCU.
Yeah, you and me both.
Rough.
On ESPN Wisconsin and the ESPN Wisconsin app.
One of the best things about the holidays is going home and spending time with family and friends. One of the worst things, getting there. Holiday travel can be tough, especially driving. If you or a loved one needs help after an accident this holiday season, we're here for you. Our top-notch team of experienced professionals is available 24/7. Be safe this holiday season. Gruber Law Offices. One call, that's all.
College hockey fans, get ready because the ice is heating up in Milwaukee for the Quick Trip Holiday Face-Off. 4 powerhouse programs, 2 action-packed days, 1 champion. It's Wisconsin, Boston College, Lake Superior State, and the defending national champion, Western Michigan. Battling it out December 28th and 29th at Fiserv Forum. Feel every bone-rattling hit and every clutch goal as these elite programs collide for holiday bragging rights. Tickets are moving fast. Grab yours today at Ticketmaster.com or the Fiserv Forum box office. The Quick Trip Holiday Face-Off. 4 teams, 1 trophy. Who will own the ice?
This is Eric Brown, owner of Siding Unlimited, letting you know that Siding Unlimited installs Pella windows and doors. That's right, Siding Unlimited installs windows, and we do it really well, earning the prestigious Pella Platinum Premier National Certified Contractor of the Year award 5 times. New windows, our expert team will deliver on a smooth, hassle-free installation, making you feel proud of calling Siding Unlimited for your window project. What's the next step? Call 262-567-4513 or go to sidingunlimited.com.
Retail stores may be easy to shop at, but nothing beats a gift that lasts. Give the gift of basketball with Precision Sports Services. Get 10% off any basketball hoop and installation package now through the new year. Premium products, professional in-house installation. Visit PrecisionSportsServicesOnline.com and make your holidays a slam dunk.
With Wilde and Tausch, you won't miss a play.
Nobody should be writing the season off. The idea of being one of the top teams without 2 of your best players is a big reach. But this is a season that you can find ways to do it.
Presented by Pella Windows and Doors of Wisconsin.
You think anybody ever feels sorry for the Green Bay Packers? They don't. And they shouldn't. And you shouldn't.
Weekdays from 9 to noon on 94.5 ESPN, ESPN Milwaukee's YouTube channel, and the ESPN Wisconsin app.
When you're injured, you want quick, specialized care, not a long ER wait. The orthopedic care specialists at Ortho ASAP treat fractures, sprains, strains, sports injuries, and more right away. With on-site x-rays and expert care, Ortho ASAP gets you back on track faster. Open 7 days a week with locations in Brookfield and Pewaukee, it's more affordable than the ER. Walk in, get treated, and get back to life. Ortho ASAP. There is a difference. Visit orthowisconsin.com.
Whether you're hitting the road for the holidays or heading up north to see family and friends, make Higher Love Cannabis Company in Menominee, Michigan your first stop. Just across the Wisconsin border, Higher Love offers award-winning, organically grown products that you can trust, plus new incense, apparel, and holiday-ready gifts. Fuel your trip, stock up for the season, and don't forget to grab a photo with Sasquatch while you're here. Your perfect holiday stop is waiting at findhigherlove.com/CBD.
The holidays are busy. Meals to make, gifts to wrap, parties to host. When it's finally time to unwind, make it blissful with Carbless. Crisp, refreshing, and full of flavor with every sip. 0 sugar, 0 carbs, only 100 calories, and gluten-free. While it may be frozen outside, it's always flawless with Carbless. No guessing and no compromise. So whether you're celebrating with friends, hosting the crew, or relaxing by the fire, bring bliss to your holiday gatherings. Carbless, full of flavor, guilt-free enjoyment.
Do you worry about how much someone drinks?
Do you feel neglected or unloved? If you answered yes to any of these questions, you are not alone.
Al-Anon and Alateen can help. Call 1-866-200-0223 or visit alanon.org/help.
This is Kyle, Brust, and Nortman on ESPN Wisconsin and the ESPN Wisconsin app.
With what you know, will the Packers win the division? Put your genie in a bottle hat on. Prognostication. Get yourself in your Back to the Future mobile. What do you think? Tony, you're quiet back there. Tony in for Alex Strofe. 49ers, Lions for the Bears, Ravens, and Vikings for the Packers.
If we knew exactly who was going to be quarterback for the Green Bay Packers.
That's what makes this hard to answer.
But like, if you told me, hey, Jordan Love's out of concussion protocol, and we may know that by Thursday or Friday this week, be a good Christmas gift. If we knew, hey, Jordan Love's out of concussion protocol, he's good, and you told me the Packers have to go beat a backup quarterback with a struggling Ravens team, and then a Vikings fourth-string practice squad guy, meanwhile the Bears, as you said, go to San Fran to play a team looking for the number 1 seed. That's won 5, if not their last 6 games in a row by 10-plus points. And then they have to go play their former offensive coordinator or their head coach's former team in a Lions team that does not let up for anyone despite the circumstance. My smart money would be on, hey, the Packers are going to go 2-0 and the Bears are going to go 0-2.
Well, there it is from Tony. We'll hear from you at 800-990-3776, the Carbless Talk and Text line. You are looking ahead. You have your crystal ball. Kyle Wallace.
Yeah, if I'm looking ahead, I know the Bears are going to go 0-2. I mean, they have to play a real football team and go out to San Francisco, as Tony's just talking about, and the Detroit Lions. They're definitely going to lay the smack down on the Bears, so the Packers have a great opportunity. If Jordan Love is healthy, the Packers will go 2-0 in these next 2 games, and the Packers will win the NFC North. That is a period. I'm not concerned about that whatsoever, but it comes down to the health of Jordan Love. But I'm telling you this right now. The Bears will go 1-2. We will go 2-0. And the Packers will win the NFC North with Jordan Love.
But you said it comes down to the health of Jordan Love.
It comes down to the health of your quarterback. Quarterbacks matter the most in this league. That's why you
don't think Malik Willis against these 2 teams?
Do I think yeah, obviously Malik Willis can beat these 2 teams, but when it comes to me speaking from a place of conviction of saying, yeah.
That's fair. That's fair. I'm not asking you to be like, yeah,
Malik. Yeah, exactly. It falls on the $55 million man. If Malik Willis was a real starting quarterback in the NFL for a playoff contender, guess what? Malik Willis wouldn't be a backup quarterback on the Packers. Malik Willis would be down there in Tennessee. They wouldn't have needed Cam Ward. So at the end of the day, Malik Willis is a really good backup quarterback, but he ain't the guy leading me into a game that is a playoff type atmosphere, a game that is a win or go home type atmosphere either. So I'm definitely rolling with the Green Bay Packers if they have Jordan Love to go 2-0 and win the NFC North.
Can you imagine if Green Bay ends up winning this division? Just the amount of receipts, Kyle, you specifically.
Yeah, the receipts don't matter unless you win in the playoffs.
Yeah, exactly.
Oh, wait, you mean for the Bears?
I mean, the Bears can have whatever they want.
I just mean with everything that was said yesterday.
Well, the miracle.
Yeah, well, from their fans on the socials, mostly in your direction, to what their quarterback had to say with his little Sharpie. Like, things can turn so quickly in this league that 2 weeks from now,
who you telling the Green Bay Packers 2 weeks ago?
If we're talking about the Packers winning the NFC North and the Bears choke this thing away, that's going to be embarrassing.
It won't be embarrassing for the Bears because they'll simply say, we still made the playoffs, we competed. Look at us.
No, that's their coping mechanism. That's what they said you guys were doing yesterday.
I wouldn't cope.
See, I care less about that because whatever, like for them, like as it's been stated, they've already exceeded the expectations, so it's already built into whatever happens.
Have they started using house money yet?
I've been curious.
The season for
we got to tune in at some point.
House money.
Really, all this comes down to is where these 2 teams are playing in the playoffs, right? Like this is going to pan out. If this scenario plays out, the Bears are just coming to Lambeau versus we go to Soldier Field. Yeah,
it's the most likely scenario based off the seeding.
I love the idea of playing the Bears at Lambeau, home field advantage, that whole thing. But because I am convicted that the Packers, that's probably not the right word, but because I'm convinced the Packers are that much better than the Bears still, the idea of going to Soldier Field as a 7 seed and beating them in the playoffs, that will be...
What about that flip side?
Unbelievable. What's the flip side? Them coming here and beating us?
No, just,
I couldn't handle
either
that
way.
mentally.
You go on like a darkness retreat?
It's football, man. You got to go out there and hope for the best from your team. And
I think Green Bay will win regardless.
Yeah,
it might just be sweeter to do it at Soldier Field, if we're being honest.
There would be some icing there. Ice.
Well done.
See what I did there?
It's a little warmer in Chicago than Green Bay usually, right?
Next to the lake.
Oh, yeah. They
get
that
cold.
wind.
The windy city, you know, you saw the flags.
This show will have to go live Saturday, Sunday, everywhere around that game. I mean,
listen, I'm the mayor of Chicago, so I'm more than happy to go down there.
The mayor of Chicago.
They love you there, Kyle.
Approval ratings are great for the mayor, I heard.
My approval ratings down there might actually be higher than what the mayor has.
They probably are.
Yeah. Actually, put that on the poll on Twitter at KBN ESPN. Who approval rating is higher?
Approval rating
The actual mayor of Chicago or Kyle Wallace?
I think I would
do
win that.
not put that on the Twitter poll.
I'll put it on the 1017 The Truth one.
Yeah,
and then y'all just retweet it.
Sounds good.
Get my boy Jay Hood to retweet
Cameron
it.
chimes in. I think it's possible to win the division, but I don't think so. This will certainly be interesting, but if it comes down to Week 18 and Chicago loses San Fran, I think we win the division because I could see Dan Campbell playing spoiler. And again, we've mentioned Dan Campbell playing spoiler in the past to the Green Bay Packers.
He's not letting Ben Johnson into the
Well, we can say that.
Win.
We can say that. David says Packers will win the division no matter who plays quarterback. 100% confident. Now we've gone a little too far.
I love that.
You can't even say that.
No.
David's more confident as a Packer backer than you.
I love David's confidence, but he has that confidence because he's been a Packers fan his entire life, and that's what the Packers have done. Is win,
why don't you have? You've been a Packer fan your entire life.
Because I simply
this is confusing.
No. Listen, everybody has their different layers and different levels of expectations, and I've seen enough of Malik Willis to understand how he can make the Packers competitive, but the Ravens have something to still play for coming in this game. If Lamar Jackson does play, whether he's hurt and hampered like he's been the entire season, that still is a team that is a veteran-laden team. They've been to the playoff multiple times. Lamar Jackson is an MVP-type quarterback, and you never know what type of magic he'll be able to cook up to put the Packers on the
I've been saying that for the last 5 weeks.
I get it. I'm just saying I don't want this to be the week that it happens.
Fair enough. I can understand the fear there, but I'm going off what I've seen.
But you can also be confident in the Packers and only put it at 70% because you also have to be confident in the Niners and the Lions, depending on what headspace they're in, too.
That is fair from the 100% because there are variables outside of what the Packers can control, which is 100%. Their 2 games in front of them. 800-990-3776. Chef Ed, I would absolutely love it to go to Chicago and belt to ask them. You're cooking with Chef Ed.
Can we poll this? Nice. Where do you want to beat the Bears in the playoffs? At Lambeau or at Soldier Field?
Sure.
Because that's where it's headed. Let's just be honest. That is where it's headed.
Sure. I mean, I guess either way, if you put, are they going to win the division or where would you rather play them and beat them? It's ultimately all going to the same place.
The art of radio. Tomorrow we ask people, do you want to win the division? Today it's where's the It's the same question.
Are you going to be here tomorrow?
No.
I'm going to be celebrating with my family.
I'll be
stressed out.
I'll be around here.
We'll get to that in a little bit later. His family gatherings are always so, enjoyable, full of joy and joyful around the holidays. Stumbling the words there for a reason,
I love being around the family.
You do?
Oh, hell yeah.
I heard that nobody wants to argue with you and your family.
That was what my auntie said.
You?
Yeah, but it's because I'm right most of the time.
Stubborn?
I heard
hard-headed.
I heard Giannis talking about being stubborn and his stubbornness.
Yeah, we have producer of Thanalysis with Thanasis Antetokounmpo.
You
were
sitting
in with
the Giannis questions.
Sitting in with the questions here with Thanasis and Giannis is our guy Tony Cartagena. His stubbornness is his
biggest strength
and his biggest fault.
Yep, and I would say the same here.
I think so. Giannis broke this down real quick behind the scenes. We were talking about things on the show, and I forgot what I asked him, but he brought up a story about when he worked out with Kobe. He asked him, what's your biggest strength?
Oh, yeah.
Or he started with, what's your biggest weakness? And Giannis said, I'm stubborn. Mm-hmm. And he said, what's your biggest strength? And then he kind of Kobe put it in perspective for him and said, that's also your strength. Because for Kobe, it was to clean up the language. Sure. I'm not that nice of a person. And it translated to the basketball court. In real life, that's his weakness. On the court, it was his strength.
Kyle's being called out by Packer backers on the Carbless Talking text line.
Why? Because I don't believe that simply because of the fact that
Kyle, if you have any doubts that the Pack will not win the next 2 games, you're not a true Packer fan.
Packers fans, I have a message for all Packers fans.
Put your excuses, Kyle.
We need to come together right now.
Well, I think this is Kyle's fault.
Kyle is a huge Packers fan.
Yeah, I know, but I'm not getting the Kyle Wallace energy that I thought.
No, I want Jordan Love to play because I want it to be without a doubt that once Jordan Love trots on that field, then I know that the level of confidence that I have, that Matt Laflur has as a play caller, the entire offense has and the team has, is that, we got our guy, we got this game. Because if you do not have Jordan Love in that game, you understand it's going to be a grinded out type battle. It's going to be long possessions that the Packers are going to have where you're not going to be scoring
in the
30
red
points.
zone.
Well, we have to figure that out. But that is the type of game you get without Jordan Love. When you have Jordan Love is in there, explosive plays can happen just like that. So I'd rather have my big play quarterback, who is one of the best quarterbacks in the NFL, taking the snaps on Saturday and the rest of the season than having Malik Willis back there. That's just simply what it is. Can the Packers win with Malik Willis? They've proven that they can. But I'm talking about confidence level. I think it's a tougher task and a higher hill to climb without having Jordan Love out there and rolling with Malik Willis, who is also dealing with an injury as well.
What did you settle on for the poll on Twitter at KBN ESPN?
Super simple. Where do you want the Packers to beat the Bears in the playoffs? Lambeau Field or Soldier Field?
I think it's very simply put in a great, elegant way. Well done.
Thank you.
You're going to tell us about American Family Insurance.
I can tell you about American Family Insurance. Listen, if you are looking for homeowners insurance, or you're looking for car insurance, or you're looking for great protection, guess what? American Family Insurance is here, and they know your family needs that great protection. So if you're looking for any type of home policy, auto policy, all you have to do is go to amfam.com today. It is amfam.com today, and you can find an agent near you, or you can get a quote instantly online. You can always save up to 40% when you bundle your home and auto. Don't spend more, spend less, but get great coverage when you work with the team at American Family Insurance. So always remember to insure carefully and dream fearlessly with American Family Insurance. Visit amfam.com today to find an agent near you or get a quote instantly online.
Kyle Wallace, you have some explaining to do.
What I done did now.
Find out on the other side.
DKB, they get all my love, all my energy, and all my time. I'll be danged if GKB and Craig not going to allow me to take my half-an-hour boo-boo. If I need to do that, they need to allow me to do that.
That's your whole lunch break.
I don't even take a lunch break. I work during lunch.
On ESPN Wisconsin and the ESPN Wisconsin app.
This is Matt Meitner, owner of Sit Means Sit Dog Training. Do you find yourself talking to your dog but feel like she's not listening to you?
Bella, sit.
Are you constantly repeating yourself but she's not following your directions?
Sit. Sit.
Frustrating, isn't it? At Sit Means Sit Dog Training, we want to help you have a happy, confident, and obedient dog, and we also want to make the training process an enjoyable and worthwhile experience. Contact Sit Means Sit today to schedule a free consultation so we can create a customized training program so you are able to have the dog you want and deserve.
Sit Means Sit Dog Training. Sorry, we don't train husbands, wives, or kids.
Wisconsin Indoor Golf Center is kicking off their first tournament of the season with $1,000 in cash prizes. This is Gary Ellerson, inviting you to team up for a two-man scramble at Paynes Valley. Play it on their spacious, state-of-the-art golf simulators. Sign up now at WisconsinIndoorGolfCenter.com. Just $120 per team, and you must finish your round by December 31st. This is their first of many winter tournaments. Keep an eye on their website. Take on Paynes Valley starts today at WisconsinIndoorGolfCenter.com.
Homer here for Window Nation's end of the year sale. It's cold here in Milwaukee, and if you've been thinking about new windows, it's good you waited, because during Window Nation's end of the year sale, get 50% off, plus you could get 0% interest for 5 years on windows that stop the cold wintry drafts, seal out moisture, and so energy efficient, you'll save money on your utility bills. Installed in 1 day. Lifetime warranty and an A+ rating from the Better Business Bureau. Sale ends soon. Don't miss out on big savings. WindowNation.com to get started.
Selling your home during winter may surprise you. Serious buyers are still out there and often more eager to move.
Homes get strong offers this time of year, and with less competition, your listing can really shine.
I'm Tony Wendorf with Tony Wendorf & Associates First Weber.
And I'm Lindsay Bendler. Our team leads with faith, gratitude, and giving back, donating over $200,000 to local causes since 2020.
Tony Wendorf & Associates is ready to get to work for you with our white glove selling experience. Just search online, Tony Wendorf.
A real estate team that always leads with faith and gratitude.
Tony Wendorf & Associates.
The pursuit of fair wages and top-of-the-line benefits is achieved when the right union has your back. The Sheet Metal Workers Labor Union is extremely diverse, representing Wisconsinites working HVAC, architectural metals, welding, specialty fabrication, and much more. Make great living wages with outstanding benefits, pensions, and apprenticeship programs in trained, safe working environments. The Sheet Metal Workers Union is a leading force in the revitalization of the labor movement in Wisconsin.
It's ESPN Milwaukee's Brad Nortman here with some exciting news from my friends at Bank 59. Not only have they been named a top workplace for 16 straight years, but they've just won the prestigious Community Choice Award as the best bank in the Milwaukee area. Honestly, I'm not surprised. Not only do they have great products and services, but they truly live out their mission to make lives better. If you're looking for a true local community bank, check out the best. Visit bank59.com to learn more today. Member FDIC.
Life's better with American Family Insurance because we know you love working weekends. If it means working on your dream home, both inside and out. And we're here to help protect those dreams so you can enjoy peace of mind. Save up to 40% when you bundle home and auto. American Family Insurance. Get a quote and find an agent at amfam.com.
Products not available in every state. Some exclusions apply. American Family Mutual Insurance Company SI and its operating company 6000 American Parkway, Madison, Wisconsin.
This winter, upgrade your home and your savings with Exterior Pros and Baths. New windows, roofing, siding, or a stunning bath makeover. Get it done now and get $3,000 off your project. That's right, $3,000 back in your pocket during our biggest year-end blowout. Call 262-800-4274 or head to extpros.com. Don't wait. These holiday savings melt away fast. Exterior Pros and Baths. Your home upgraded for the holidays.
This is Kyle, Brust, and Nortman on ESPN Wisconsin and the ESPN Wisconsin app.
It's the season of giving for some of us. Ben Brust, Kyle Wallace, no Brad Nortman, no Alex Strofe. Tony Cartagena in for Alex Strofe running the show. 800-990-3776 is the Carbless Talk and Text line. We're on YouTube at ESPN Milwaukee, at ESPN Madison. ESPN Wisconsin app. Kyle, you dropped something off of your desk yesterday. Let you know how grateful I am for you.
Oh, my gosh. Yeah.
Merry Christmas, Kyle.
You know,
you look so festive. You look like you're in the giving mood.
Yeah, every year at this time, I put on my holiday sweater. So I got 5 of them, so I put them on leading up into Christmas.
You know, we'll get to you in a second. I want to hear from Jason and Tosa. 800-990-3776. Jason, what do you got as we're putting this all together heading into the last 2 weeks of the season? Jason going once. Jason going twice. There he is. Jason, what's going on?
Sorry about that. I want to wish you both happy holidays, Merry Christmas, and
you as well.
I have a couple questions about a couple players on the Packers, and maybe you can educate me about this. So one of them is Rashawn Gary, who was our 13th overall pick back in 2019, and I mean, I think I'm seeing a lot of criticism regarding him as being, overdrafted, overrated, overpaid, that sort of stuff. And I think a lot of the criticism is legitimate, especially with
we have an Amber Alert out currently looking for him.
Yeah, but in truth, he's had over 40 sacks as a Packer. He's had 7.5 this year. I'd say he's been a disappointment. I mean, Brian Burns was just named All-Pro today, and he was taken after Rashawn, but. Here's another player for some reason, I'm not hearing nearly as much about. Where Rashawn was a 12th overall pick, this guy was a 13th overall pick just 3 years ago. And Lucas Van Ness has 1.5 sacks this year. He's had 8.5 sacks in his 3 years in Green Bay. And I'm wondering the criticism that I'm hearing about Rashawn, which, again, I think is pretty legitimate. But I'm not hearing nearly as much criticism about Lucas Van Ness. Is that because one went to Iowa or one went to Michigan? Or
couple things, Jason. Couple things. Well, Rashawn was interesting because he did tear his ACL, and then the contract
came after that.
Yep, and so that was interesting. And I think he had a lot of those games where he had those bulk sacks. He had a couple 2-3 sack games, and they've always been in bulk.
He hasn't had a sack in
and a tackle for loss, all of those things. So you can put that one on Goody. You can also put the fact that I can't stomach it in doing the pick swap with the Jets in the Rodgers trade of 13 versus 15.
Don't get me started on
Will McDonald,
whose mother I met and talked to and said, "Yeah, we're aware. We're aware. He had 8 sacks this year."
And before that, double digits. And Lucas Van Ness has been injured quite a bit, injury-riddled last year,
and
this year. But ultimately, I think from a Lucas Van Ness standpoint, there is where is LVN written on the call screen. I just opened up Twitter, and it's a clip of him getting moved around by the Bears offensive line, and the consistency from him just hasn't been there. You've seen flashes, but flashes aren't good enough for the 13th overall pick.
Yeah, and
13th overall pick.
And this all reflects back on Goody, right? And the one thing about Goody is that originally when he first started drafting, he was missing all over the place, and now he's just missing in the first round consistently. And yes, he got Jordan Love right, but when you look at Lucas Van Ness, you look at a Rashawn Gary, these guys haven't really panned out the way that you expected. Now, Quay Walker is a good inside linebacker, but I don't think Quay Walker will ever be an all-pro linebacker. I don't think he'll ever be a Pro Bowl linebacker. He's just a good linebacker that you have. Devontae Wyatt, again, another good defensive tackle. I don't see him being an all-pro Pro Bowler type defensive tackle. And so that falls on Goody, the general manager, and his inability to evaluate first round talent. And now you see where the holes are at with the Packers. When you miss on 3, because this is what it is.
We're like a silver alert.
Oh, no, not old.
He's getting old in the Goody standards. He's pushing 30.
He is. But when you're talking about you drafted these 3 different defensive linemen, and all 3 are not contributing at a high level for you, that is a problem. All 3 are just good. None of them are great or superb. That's the problem that the Packers have. If you hit on one of the 3 and you add that with Micah, you're talking about a staunch defensive line. But at this point now,
we know what it is. We know what it is. Jeff Hafley's going to continue to have to send different guys and different pressure schemes and blitz more and do different things without Micah Parsons as he prepared to have this defense without Micah, with the guys that we're seeing on the field outside of a Devontae Wyatt, which is a big missing piece in your interior. I've noticed a trend.
What is the trend?
Actually, this is you guys got mad at me for giving up the secrets as to how I know when someone's calling or texting to troll.
Oh yes. You're not supposed to tell us.
I want to tell you.
Okay, go ahead.
I feel like a detective.
The trolls are going away. What? Detective.
Hey guys, Packers fan here. If you do the qualification, I know you're full of bleep. And the 312 area code.
Everybody from the
Chicago area code. Hey guys, Packer fan here. You're a Packer fan?
Cool.
Everyone who texts in doesn't need to qualify that they're a Packer fan because I know they're a Packer fan.
What was the follow-up?
I know you don't like to be negative, but humor me. What if we make the playoffs but lose to the Bears? How will you react in the days following?
Hey, Packer fan here.
Hey, Packer fan there.
I know you guys don't like to be negative. You ain't listened to the show. You clearly have not listened to the show.
Wildy and Tausch.
Yeah, you wrong show. Wrong time, buddy. Wrong one. Wrong one.
Packer fan here. So, Tony, FYI, even though I'm giving away the secrets, and they call in, hey, big Packer fan, just know.
Hey, Packer fan, I just want to get on the air, man.
I love the Packers.
I love the Packers. I love what you guys do here at ESPN Wisconsin. Milwaukee. I love that Ben
Madison,
Brust.
Beaver Dam.
He used to be a Bears fan, right?
Yeah, he's from Arlington Heights and then Mundelein. He grew up in Mundelein. That's my favorite one, is he grew up in Mundelein. First off, I never lived in Mundelein. I lived in Arlington Heights. I lived in a different city. So I see all of it.
That should be my question for these trolls: is what obscure Wisconsin city does KBN broadcast in?
I would also add, who is your favorite Packer from the 1996 Super Bowl?
That's a good one.
2010, who had the game-sealing interception to win the Super Bowl?
Bears to win the Super Bowl.
It's going to take trivia to start sifting through some of these callers.
See, there's always ways. Even I can find more ways to weed them out.
The game-sealing interception. Was that?
Do you not know this?
Was that Tremont? Yeah, because I know Nick Collins.
Wait! Don't. Now we gave the answer.
It's fine. We can come up with something else. Fun fact: he didn't actually intercept the ball.
What, with replay, it would have been overruled?
No, I think he just knocked it down.
It didn't matter.
Yeah. I was going to say, because Nick Collins had that beautiful touchdown, and he got on his
But I
knees.
think Tremont had one in the game.
Didn't Charles have one when he hurt his arm, or did he have just a...
I don't know. I'll have to ask the caller.
This is good, Tony. You should make these fake callers say Wilde and Tausch to weed through them. Wild and
how they
touch,
pronounce it?
and no one gets that right either. There's a million ways now. So we'll come up with the list of ways to stump the trolls on the Carbless Talk and Text line, 800-990-3776. We will have Are You Smarter Than Ben Brust, which unfortunately for me, or fortunately, I'm going for my 10th win in 2025.
I don't have
hoping
the question.
The Packers would get their 10th win. They have not. As we continue on with you, it's Kyle, Brust, and Nortman across ESPN Wisconsin, because it is Giftgate next.
KBN.
I've seen some of those jersey checks.
You were a punter.
No, I haven't. I've seen them.
On ESPN Wisconsin and the ESPN Wisconsin app. All the antics.
Why the hell are we still doing encores? I go to the Killers, and they leave the stage. Oh, thank you. Good night. Oh, I can't believe they didn't play Mr. Brightside.
All the action.
Losing somebody like Micah Parsons, everybody on the defense was better because of Micah Parsons, and you lose a guy like that, it's hard to stomach.
The best of both worlds lives right here. Jen, Gabe, and Chewy. Weekday mornings from 7 to 9 on 94.5 ESPN, the ESPN Wisconsin app, and ESPN Milwaukee on YouTube.
Can you feel it? It's the thrill of witnessing a walk-off grand slam, a game-winning touchdown, a buzzer-beating 3. Yeah, you know the feeling. And there's only one place to experience that raw exhilaration. Potawatomi Sportsbook. Catch all the action in a supreme space with dozens of sports betting kiosks, cool drinks, luxe seating, great food, fiery atmosphere, and a monster video wall. Become a legend at Potawatomi Sportsbook. More info online. Must be 21 to enter casino.
At Citizens Bank, we believe banking is more than transactions. It's about being recognized and remembered. It's feeling like you're understood and supported along the way. It's the small stuff that says, we know you. Because when your bank gets you, banking just feels better. Citizens Bank. Bank where you belong. Learn more at citizensbankwi.bank/belong. Citizens Bank is member FDIC.
Change your grocery game plan to locally owned Century Foods, home of the best meat, freshest produce, and tastiest treats.
And free groceries.
Okay, just calm down. We'll get to that later.
Stay tuned in right here to score free groceries.
Stop, please.
Okay, I'm shutting up. My lip is zipped.
Let's get to this week's specials at Century Foods.
Now through Wednesday, save on 10 to 20 count selective varieties, hefty storage or freezer bags, 2 for $4. 8 to 13.1 ounce selective varieties, Old Dutch Crunch, Ripple Potato, or Tortilla Chips, 2 for $5.50. 24.5 ounce selective varieties, Welch's Sparkling Juice, $3.49. 12 to 36 count selective varieties, Rhodes Dinner or Cinnamon Rolls, $3.99.
And now time for the big reveal. Free groceries.
Too over the top.
Free from Century Foods.
Forget it. I'll handle the rest. Enter to win $500 worth of free groceries on Century's Facebook or Instagram by December 31st.
Kyle, Brust, and Nortman's Ben Brust here for Grimal and Associates Insurance. They do what anyone with a growing family, like myself, does. Protect what matters most. Grimal and Associates specializes in coverage that's tailored exactly to you. Clients aren't just policies. They're part of their community. Personalized American Family Insurance back service, expert guidance, and genuine commitment. Grimal and Associates focuses on building trusted relationships and providing peace of mind. The same values they've had for over 30 years in the Milwaukee area. Connect with Grimal and Associates at teamgrimal.com.
This season, the Bucks are going for it all.
A game winner for the Greek Freak.
Go inside the team's pursuit of a championship on Locked In, the new season of the Behind the Bucks podcast, narrated by Bucks legend Marcus Johnson. Hear from the team stars on why they think they can make history. It's all on Behind the Bucks on the Bucks Plus audio network. Behind the Bucks is presented by Gallagher, your trusted insurance broker and HR and benefits consultant. Available now on Bucks.com/plus, the Bucks app, the new ESPN Wisconsin app, and wherever you get podcasts.
This is Eric Brown, owner of Siding Unlimited, letting you know that Siding Unlimited installs Pella windows and doors. That's right, Siding Unlimited installs windows, and we do it really well, earning the prestigious Pella Platinum Premier National Certified Contractor of the Year award 5 times. New windows, our expert team will deliver on a smooth, hassle-free installation, making you feel proud of calling Siding Unlimited for your window project. What's the next step? Call 262-567-4513 or go to sidingunlimited.com.
This is Kyle, Brust, and Nortman on ESPN Wisconsin and the ESPN Wisconsin app.
I can feel it, the thrill of witnessing a walk-off grand slam, a buzzer-beating 3, and just watching all the great action you have in the NFL. You know the feeling, and you can feel it all at Potawatomi Casino Hotel's amazing sports book. You got the monster video wall. It has so much, whatever time of day, to be honest. I mean, there's something on. There's something for you to go to the self-service kiosks for. Great food, a great atmosphere, luxury seating. You can reserve space. Potawatomi.com, 21 years or older to enter. But I love going there for when we do remote broadcasts. I know I went there for the NCAA tournament. You pick an event. You pick a game that you want to see. You don't have to like to drink or gamble. You literally just have an amazing place to watch sports. So whatever your passion is, check out the Potawatomi Casino Hotel's amazing sports book. You got Ben Brust, Kyle Wallace, no Brad Nortman. Tony Cartagena is in for Alex Strofe. 800-990-3776 is the Carbless Talking text line. We go to Mo in Illinois. Mo, I know you are a Packer fan.
Yeah, Mo called in the Sunday Karma this week.
He's upset with me for being wrong.
Mo, go ahead. Let Ben Brust know why he's wrong. He needs more of that in his life.
Well, Ben, I'm not as upset with you as I am with the Packers defense.
That's fair.
You, Ben, were correct, Ben, for like 57 minutes. And unfortunately, when it mattered most, Caleb Williams, he made some big-time throws. It pains me to say that. I just can't believe he made those throws.
Real quick, Mo, did you see that Pro Football Focus graded that the number one play-action pass this season?
I did not. And, of course, it comes against our beloved green and gold. I mean, of course. Of course, Cairo Santos turns into a Hall of Fame kicker against the
in the wind. He literally kicked it. The guy was
a golfer.
Dude, he did. He
had a nice little baby draw.
Into the wind, understanding how it was going to just pull back the other way. It was beautiful. Yay.
Makes me sick to my stomach. Against any other team, I guarantee you he misses that. But against us, he turns into a Hall of Famer. But,
well, we did block his kick last year, right, Mo?
I mean, okay. But listen, all the other kicks he's made. I was at Lambeau when he kicked the game winner right in front of my face. So I hate Cairo Santos. But
I'm mad at you.
The defense, guys. The defense bugs me. Let me tell you why the defense bugs me. When push comes to shove, when it matters most, if you look at all our losses, like against Cleveland, Carolina, even in parts of the Philly game, I feel like the defense, like I'm watching the Steelers-Lions game yesterday, and I see Boswell miss the field goal, and look at how their defense responded. Now, I know they got a little lucky at the end there, but I feel like the Packers' defense, when adversity hits, they could never rally around the team and get a crucial stop at the end of the game.
Ooh.
It happened against Cleveland. It happened against Carolina. Now against Chicago, we made Caleb Williams look like Caleb Brady, and we couldn't get a stop when it mattered most after the onside kick. So that's my biggest frustration.
What about New York, Minnesota, and Chicago the first time? You know, Mike has had a couple strip sack. They've had game-sealing interceptions. So that's where I'd push back on the emphasis of every time that they hit the adversity.
I'm saying time. Okay, but I'm saying timely. A timely defense, sometimes
those were all timely.
Like I'm just saying in certain games. Well, but I'm saying during our losses specifically, in particular at the end, I just feel like the defense doesn't pick us up. That's what I'm saying. I love our defense.
Mo,
I'm not going to sit here and be delusional.
No, Mo. I'm with you, Mo. I like the type of Packers fan you are because you're passionate. But do understand in this game, the Packers defense did their job. They literally forced them to kick a field goal after having them in 3rd and long, and then you get the face mask penalty that gives you an automatic first down. But then the defense forced them to go to 4th down and forced them to kick a field goal to the point where they didn't get the field goal off until after the 2-minute warning. The defense did what they were supposed to do. They were on the field for quite a bit of time at that point, And then what happens? They get the onside kicked in their gas.
And also to
They did it last week
to
in
Mo's
Denver.
point, it was set up for them to execute in a moment and
choke.
wish.
Keyshawn Nixon
brain fart.
choked. Yeah,
Did anyone else look at so when that happened and they kicked the field goal first? I was like, don't you usually go for the touchdown first because it's easier with less time than if you get it
was
back
fourth
to
down.
Yeah, it depends on the situation where you're at.
But in my head, I was like,
enough time left too.
So Mo said the defense doesn't deliver in their losses in the big moments. Ben pointed out that the defense in wins has delivered in the big moments, which tells me this defense is just extremely average.
Average is a little far, but I think they're probably going to be closer to average without Micah Parsons because all of the things that you fear from an exposed standpoint of Keyshawn Nixon and Carrington Valentine having to be in the limelight with less pressure getting to the quarterback. Those are things we talked about in the offseason that we're now going to see like we did Keyshawn Nixon make a bad play.
Kyle and Ben, if you're both on the truth serum, even with Micah Parsons, you watch the defense. Now, they had some great games, but you watch the defense against Jameis Winston. You watch them against whoever was the quarterback for the Vikings the first time around, McCarthy. You watch them against Dallas get picked apart by Dak. Do you really think this defense was closer to elite or average when they even had Mike?
Look, there's also games that they'd lost in which it was like 13 points,
That's
10
why I said
points.
they had a great game against Philly.
Against the Philadelphia Eagles. I think this defense, if we had to say closer to elite than average, I would say they're closer to elite, but they're not an elite defense. They're not an average defense. They're a very good defense, and I think they displayed on Saturday because regardless of how much we may dislike the Chicago Bears, the Bears have been able to put up points. They were top 10 in points scored going into this game, and so when you look at what they were able to do, and the Packers literally shut their offense down. They couldn't convert on third down, and it really took miracle plays in order for the Bears to finally get their offense going.
Miracle plays and boneheaded mistakes.
Yeah, like, brain farts. And so, again, the Packers, again, we're even talking about that, they still got them to fourth down, right? They got them to fourth down after the onside kick. And so, again, I think for me, what showed me enough from Jeff Hafley, I already was a believer in Jeff Hafley, but now I know Jeff Hafley is one of the best defensive coordinators in football simply because what he was able to create and devise last week on a short week to get that defense to have that type of performance against the Chicago Bears.
From a unit standpoint, for all the mistakes made, players are making the plays, but when it's a consistent theme, you put it on people in charge. You put, those type of mistakes on Hafley, Laflur, like where does it go to for you when it's a consistent theme, right? You say the players make the plays to a certain degree, but if you're seeing consistent 15-yard penalties or, the face mask or whatever it is, where do you go?
With the players?
With the blame.
I mean,
if it's a consistent theme, it can't just be the players. It's the people holding them accountable.
The personal fouls come to accountability. The face mask, it is what it is. That's just a moment in the game. But when you have a player like Keyshawn Nixon saying it, that's on me. Like, if you know that's on you and you're joking about it, then obviously the detriment of doing something like that isn't strong enough. The punishment isn't strong enough where you smile and laugh about it. Now, Matt Lafleur did pull him from the game against the Bears the first time, and he eventually went back in, which I think was the right thing to do. But that does come down to the level of discipline that is put out there by a head coach. And so Matt Lafleur has a lot of flaws, but I think the positives that he has and how great of a coach he is and what he's been able to do for this team since he's been the coach outweigh all the flaws that he has.
Ben, you have teased Giftgate 100 times this show, and now we have Are You Smarter Than coming up, and we're never going to get to it.
We'll get to it. Just whenever I decide to. 800-990-3776 is the Carbless Talking text. I'm going to go with caller number 13 for Are You Smarter Than Ben Brust? Let's put Tony to work. I know he doesn't like answering the phone. So I might, now that I know that, we might raise the next contest when you're producing to like 35.
I don't know. Yesterday it was caller 14 for the Iron Jock Tumbler. Handled that like a pro.
Caller 13 for Are You Smarter Than Ben Brust? I have 9 wins. I'm looking for 10. If you beat me, you get 15 questions in 90 seconds. You're allowed to say skip or pass. And if you get through all the questions, we'll come back to the ones that you skipped. You'll win an ESPN Wisconsin prize pack. That's 800-990-3776 for Are You Smarter Than Ben Brust? 800-990-3776. Caller 13 in 2 minutes. Don't go anywhere.
You're listening to Kyle, Brust, and Nortman, KBN.
I'm a seam head now. You can call me whatever you want.
Oh, seam head.
I don't even know what that is. That means I'm a baseball dork. All I do is sit and watch MLB Big Inning at night.
Seam head. I've never heard that before.
This is because you're not a seam head.
On ESPN Wisconsin and the ESPN Wisconsin app.
The holidays are full of moments worth saving. Family dinners, cozy nights, holiday parties that last all night, and Carbless makes every one of them better. Crisp, refreshing, and full of flavor, 0 sugars, 0 carbs, and only 100 calories and gluten-free. Carbless is the gift that keeps on giving. A guilt-free cocktail that never compromises on taste, turning every sip into a little celebration. This season, bring bliss to every holiday moment with Carbless. Full of flavor, no compromise.
Are you looking for reliable transportation this holiday season? I've got you covered. Hey, it's Jen Latta from ESPN Milwaukee. With holiday parties, family gatherings, and year-end events on the horizon, I trust Accutrans Group to handle all my private transportation needs. Whether it's a corporate function or a festive celebration, Accutrans gets me there safely and on time. As a veteran-owned business, they pride themselves on top-notch service that you can count on. Booking is easy, stress-free, and reliable. Just visit AccuTransGroup.com to reserve your holiday ride today. That's AccuTransGroup.com.
Football's back, and if you're headed up toward Green Bay, the perfect stop is Higher Love Cannabis Company, just seconds over the border in Menominee, Michigan. Less than an hour from Green Bay. An easy stop before or after the game or anytime you're passing through town. And with so many low-quality, unregulated CBD products floating around Wisconsin, trust matters. Higher Love, award-winning, organically grown, locally owned, and the real deal. Higher Love Cannabis Company, best in the Midwest. Visit findhigherlove.com/CBD.
The NBA is happening Christmas Day. 5 games, 1 unforgettable lineup.
That's what Christmas is all about.
Buckets for breakfast, breakaways for dessert. It's the holiday tradition.
Christmas is our day.
With star power from across the globe.
The stars, they are going to be out.
The best gift, you don't even have to unwrap it.
We want to say Merry Christmas and Happy New Year!
NBA Christmas Day begins at noon Eastern on ABC and ESPN.
Hey, this is Homer. You're listening to the home of Marquette basketball. 94.5 ESPN is WKTI and WKTI HD Milwaukee.
A locally owned Good Karma brand station. This is Kyle Brust and Nortman on ESPN Wisconsin and the ESPN Wisconsin app. Broadcasting live from the Gruber Law Office's One Call That's All studio at the Avenue in downtown Milwaukee. This is Kyle Brust and Nortman, KBN on ESPN Wisconsin. Here's Kyle Wallace, Ben Brust, and Brad Nortman.
You are kicking it with KBN. That's what Brad loves to say. I'm Kyle Wallace. Ben Brust is obviously outside in the hallway doing something. Brad Nortman, I don't know where Brad is, but I do know Brad was texting, so he is alive and well, enjoying his family as his son has their first Christmas together as a family. Tony Cartagena holding it down for Alex Strofe. And this is Kyle Brust and Norman, and it's time for Are You Smarter Than Ben Brust? Tony, who we got playing today? And I guess I'm doing the questions.
You are doing the questions
now,
just because.
Strofe said he was going to write the questions when he was out.
He also said he was going to leave me a guide on how to run the show, how to run the cameras, how to do what he does back here every day.
I'm going to get on this case because he said, I'm going to write the questions.
I'm sure he was going to. I wrote the questions.
Okay.
Well. No chat GPT.
Oh, wow.
I wrote the questions, and your first caller or your only contestant is going to be Mike in Saukville. He was lucky caller number 13.
Mike in Saukville, the good old Saukville. What's happening, Mike? You're on Kyle Brust and Nortman here for Are You Smarter Than Ben Brust?
Man, I don't believe that I got the number 13. That's for sure.
Lucky.
You guys are amazing. I hear you every day.
Yeah, I appreciate you all the way up in Saukville, man, a little bit north of here. Well, I appreciate you being lucky number 13 as we go into the holiday. And based off your voice, you sound extremely confident. And here's the rules. You got 15 questions, 90 seconds. You can say skip or pass, and we will come back to the question that you skip or pass. Do you understand everything?
Skip.
Yeah,
I understand.
All right, Tony, go ahead and hit it.
For those of you who say Ben Brust is an idiot, here's your chance to be proven right. It's time to play Are you smarter than Ben Brust? Presented by Lakeland University. Don't put your life on hold to earn your degree. Build a schedule that meets your needs. Lakeland.edu.
All right, we got Mike in Saukville here for Are You Smarter Than Ben Brust? As Ben Brust is on his quest to get to 10 wins. We said who gets to 10 wins first, Brust or the Packers? Right now, both are stuck on 9. You ready, Mike?
I'm trying to be.
All right, here we go. In 3, 2, 1. Name 3 of Santa's reindeer.
Rudolph, Blitzen, and Donner.
What colors do you get when you mix red and blue?
Green.
How many days are in a leap year?
366.
What team did Tom Brady beat in his final Super Bowl victory?
The Bills.
What is Mozart's full name?
Amadeus. Oh, what's the first name? Skip.
What famous ship sank in 1912 after hitting an iceberg?
The Titanic.
What does GPS stand for?
Global Positioning System.
Who won the most Olympic gold medals?
Remember, Mark Spitz.
What band was Freddie Mercury the lead singer of?
Queen.
Who was the first woman to fly solo across the Atlantic Ocean?
Yeah. Skip.
Who is considered the main author of the Declaration of Independence?
Thomas Jefferson.
In Fahrenheit, what is the freezing temperature of water?
It's 32 degrees.
All right. Tony, what you got there for him?
I got 7.
7?
I got 7. Yeah, I have 7.5. But
and a half. Why you say 7.5?
The Mozart question. He got the middle name, didn't have the full name, so he doesn't actually get the half. But he was so close to having it.
I couldn't even believe he knew the Amadeus.
I'll be honest, when I wrote the question, name 3 of Santa's reindeer, I forgot Rudolph, so it's not on the answer key, but 100% counts. So he gets that one too.
Yes. All right, cool. It sounds like you got a 6th spot here, according to Tony.
No, 7.
Oh, 7 spot.
Yeah,
Damn.
ended up with 7.
7 spot. Well, it looks like you're going to win out here today, so we're going to put you back on hold. And where did Ben Brust go? That is.
Is that my job to go find him?
I mean, now you go find Ben Brust, and he'll.
All right, hold on. You talk about the Bears. I'll go find Ben.
Well, he usually goes and parades into the Tory Lowe show, but Tory Lowe is not here today, so I don't know where in the hell Ben Brust went. But I think right now our guy Mike in Saukville is going to have a go. Oh, he still ended up going in the Tory Lowe area, and I don't know Tory Lowe today. So you were just listening to an old show, just hanging out,
waiting for the call.
So close.
So close. So you're going against Mike in Saukville. Oh wait a minute. You're going against Mike in Saukville. How you feeling, Ben?
I got on hold. There we go. I don't know. I don't know anything about Mike in Saukville. Is he a first-time contestant?
Don't know that, but definitely a big fan of Kyle Brust and Nortman, and was excited to be calling number 13.
All right, here we go.
Very confident.
That's great. I'm confident too.
So here we go. Go ahead and hit the music. I'll tell Ben Brust exactly what it is. The music.
You guys replay the open?
No.
No, we do. It plays the whole way. Well, no, I mean, we don't need to open.
Why are you asking for the music?
No, because the music stays running.
It just stays going.
It stays going.
No, it doesn't.
Bro, don't
hold on.
I've been doing this for a long time.
I'm gonna say it sounds a little quiet. I mean,
it did seem a little quiet. I didn't know you could air. So I have a screen of buttons.
Yeah.
I didn't know you could play 2 at the same time. Let me just try something here, okay? I'm hitting I'll turn it down.
All right, Tony's working on producing while doing the show.
You can play both at the same time.
Yeah, you can. So just let it run. Just let it run.
Play that down, and
we'll start
Ben
the
Brust
clock
an
at
idiot?
some point.
Yeah.
Hey, Ben Brust is it's your chance.
You know,
Smarter than Ben
we
Brust.
knew today wasn't going to be perfect.
Oh yeah.
Smarter than
Did we? I expect perfection, as Denzel would say, and Remember the Titans.
You know, if the Packers don't expect perfection, neither do I.
All right, well,
hold on, he's not done.
I'm ready to go.
All right, here we go. 15 questions in 90 seconds. You can say skip or pass, Ben Brust. Are you ready to see if you can get to 10 wins this year?
Let's do it.
All right, here we go. In 3, 2, 1, hit that timer. Name 3 of Santa's reindeer.
Dixon, Rudolph, Dasher.
What colors do you get when you mix red and blue?
Green.
How many days are in a leap year?
364.
What team did Tom Brady beat in his final Super Bowl?
366. 366.
What team did Tom Brady beat in his final Super Bowl victory?
The Bucks beat the Pass.
What is Mozart's full name?
Don't know. Pass. That's stupid.
What famous ship sank in 1912 after hitting an iceberg?
Titanic.
What does GPS stand for?
Guidance Patrol System.
Who won the most Olympic gold medals?
Michael Phelps.
What band was Freddie Mercury the lead singer of?
Queen.
Who was the first woman to fly solo across the
Amelia Earhart.
Who was considered the main author of the Declaration of Independence?
Oh my gosh, you're an idiot. Pass.
That's true. In Fahrenheit, what is the freezing temperature of water?
32.
What country is home to the Amazon rainforest?
Brazil.
What organ produces insulin?
This is the...
Hold on, Kyle. Put the pressure
Pancreas.
Oh!
A walk-off. Oh! A walk-off win.
Let's go! All I do is win. Is usually what plays, but Tony doesn't produce.
Now, there's some controversy here.
Why is there controversy?
The controversy is that Alex Strofe told us last week when he was gone. He said, I'm going to write the questions. Did he not?
He didn't say that.
He said, I'm going to write the questions when I'm out. So
I don't know the controversy. I just ask what I'm asked.
So no. Controversy is not.
Answer what I'm asked.
The controversy is, should this have an asterisk next to it because this is win number 10. But it was not Alex Strofe who wrote the questions.
No. We're not moving the goalposts.
I think Tony did a good job writing the questions. But what I'm saying is that Alex Strofe had a good thing going, and he sat here. He failed KBN Nation by not writing the questions this week because he's figured out what you can know and what you don't know.
Okay, 2 quick things. One,
shout out Benny Believers on the Carbless Talk and Text line. I did it for you.
He did it.
5 of these questions were recycled that I've heard Ben get wrong in the past. I take notes when I listen outside of not knowing how to produce this show.
Yeah, that's true. You do.
The other one was I don't write these questions to try to beat Ben or do other things. These are just straight up solid trivia questions to which Ben walked off, and you should have won by more because your dumbass it messed up Dixon, which is not a reindeer from Santa, and also you know what colors red and blue make.
Purple?
There you go. You could have had a 10.
Yeah, green. I'm getting some heat on the Carbless Talk.
You know what's even worse? We'll go through the answers. Name 3 of Santa's reindeer. You could have did Dasher, Dancer, Prancer, Vixen.
You got 2 of the 3. Dixon.
Comet, Cupid, Donner.
Are You Smarter Than Ben Brust is brought to you by Lakeland University, Wisconsin's leader in flexible education. It's personalized education as well. Whether you're starting college, finishing your degree, or balancing work and family, Lakeland lets you earn your degree your way. Lakeland University, experience it your way. All right, let's go through the answers since we're tiptoeing around them.
What colors do you get when you mix red and blue? Purple, as you said. How many days are in a leap year? Yeah, you got it wrong and you came back. 366. I said, all right, boy, I see you. Now, this is one that I'm shocked you did not get. I thought this was a gimme.
You could have had 11.
Tom Brady with the Buccaneers. Who did they beat in the Super Bowl? Just take one. I mean, who did he say? He said,
dude, if it's a Super Bowl question of the last 10 years, the answer is probably the Chiefs.
It's the Chiefs. Oh, boy said the Bills. I was like, ooh.
Whoa.
Yeah, the Bills
haven't been there since the 4
30
straight years
plus. Yeah, it's been 30 years. So, what is Mozart's full name? He almost got it. It's Wolfgang Amadeus Mozart.
Yeah, I knew there was a middle name that I was never going to get.
Wolfgang. What famous ship sank in 1912? Titanic. He knows that. He probably seen the movie. What does GPS stand for? Your answer was awful. Global Positioning System. Who won the most Olympic gold medals? Michael Phelps, you already knew. Freddie Mercury from Queen. Amelia Earhart, you knew that one ASAP. Who was considered the main author of the Declaration of Independence? Thomas Jefferson. Yes, Tom. You didn't watch Hamilton?
You answer Jefferson or John Adams for every presidential question.
Yeah.
I mean, this sounds like Tony was setting you up for success here. He knew that you answered one of the two. Sounds like y'all cooked the books here. Sounds like
I used questions he's got wrong.
I understand why you'd be sniffing, but there's nothing to sniff.
He said you used Thomas Jefferson and what? He said I set you up to try to get you success. I don't know if I like that.
No, that's just the two presidents that Ben can ask. Unless I ask him, Ben, who was the first black president?
Oh, he knows.
Obama.
There we go. There he has 3 presidential answers.
I've gotten George H. once or twice on
you
there.
Have you? Yeah, who was the
That's
one
tough.
in the 80s and who was the one in the 80s and the 90s versus the 2000s? Okay. In Fahrenheit, what is the freezing temperature of water? 32 degrees. What country is the home of the Amazon rainforest? Brazil.
I walked off with Brazil.
Shocked you pulled
No, you didn't walk off with Brazil.
You walked off with the
even
hardest
better
question of them all.
Which
what
one is this?
organ produces insulin?
We had this one. This was a repeat.
It is
I was
a
in
repeat.
between gallbladder and pancreas, and I think I said gallbladder last time.
In the pancreas, yeah.
I've had this one, so I have a draft in my email for if I ever have to do these questions of random questions. This
did
one
well.
was from like 2024.
You did well.
Congratulations to me on 10 wins before the Green Bay Packers got to 10 wins. It's not what we had in the books.
I'm upset you got to 10 wins.
I still can't find your victory music.
No, it's not in the hockey. He just plays. He just goes to YouTube and plays. All I do is win, 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 no matter what.
Well, since that music is copyrighted, that is why I didn't play it.
Yes,
Said
good
as an
job.
excuse here.
Good job.
Strofe did all this other stuff, but he didn't leave you a cheat sheet. I tell you.
What I do know is Tony did some research into Caleb Williams' signed jersey with bleep Green Bay on it. And I've made a list of some characters that are unliked by the state of Wisconsin. I will get to that list, and you guys can add more to it at 800-990-3776. Next.
This is Kyle, Brust, and Nortman, KBN.
Yeah, let them do it. I ain't doing it.
You're not going to hurt our
No,
feelings.
come on.
Just mine.
Homer, come on.
Yo, suck. I should be doing this time. I should be 2-6. That good enough for you? You need
Yeah,
more? Nobody's as good as me.
On ESPN Wisconsin and the ESPN Wisconsin app.
Starting off with some delays on westbound 94 from just before 27th Street all the way to Mitchell Boulevard. On the eastbound side of 94, we got backups basically from 84th Street all the way almost to Hawley Road. Northbound 41's backed up north of Watertown Plank Road all the way up to Capitol Drive. Southbound side's looking good. And checking the TMJ4 Storm King forecast tonight, increasing clouds, a low of 29. Tomorrow, mostly cloudy, a chance for afternoon rain, a high of 40. Weather is brought to you by Infinity Exteriors, dedicated to saving our communities from unscrupulous contractors. Mother Nature can be unpredictable. Your roof, siding, and windows shouldn't be. We install peace of mind with transparency and quality guaranteed. Visit infinityexteriors.com. From the WTMJ Traffic Center, I'm Debbie Lazaga on 94.5 ESPN.
Stay up to date on the green and gold all season. The Green and Gold Fix podcast is brought to you by Potawatomi Casino Hotel. Luxury stay, elite play, unwind in sophisticated comfort. Win big, dine, and experience the events in Milwaukee.
1 in 10 young adults will experience a form of homelessness this year.
For over 50 years, Covenant House has been helping youth in crisis. To learn more, go to covenanthouse.org today.
As the year winds down, we all pause to take stock of where we've been and where we want to go next. If finishing your degree has been on your mind, this could be your moment. At Lakeland University, education fits real life with flexible evening and online classes, credit for your work and life experiences, and multiple start dates so you don't have to wait. Earn your degree 100% online, close to home at one of our 6 Wisconsin centers, or on our residential campus in Sheboygan County. This next year, invest in what matters most. You. Lakeland University. Experience it your way.
College hockey fans, get ready because the ice is heating up in Milwaukee for the Quick Trip Holiday Face-Off. 4 powerhouse programs, 2 action-packed days, 1 champion. It's Wisconsin, Boston College, Lake Superior State, and the defending national champion, Western Michigan. Battling it out December 28th and 29th at Fiserv Forum. Feel every bone-rattling hit and every clutch goal as these elite programs collide for holiday bragging rights. Tickets are moving fast. Grab yours today at Ticketmaster.com or the Fiserv Forum box office. The Quick Trip Holiday Face-Off. 4 teams, 1 trophy. Who will own the ice?
This winter, upgrade your home and your savings with exterior pros and baths. New windows, roofing, siding, or a stunning bath makeover. Get it done now and get $3,000 off your project. That's right, $3,000 back in your pocket during our biggest year-end blowout. Call 262-800-4274 or head to extpros.com. Don't wait. These holiday savings melt away fast. Exterior pros and baths. Your home upgraded for the holidays.
When a trophy is raised, it can feel like the season's over, but on the ESPN app, it never really is. Because with more than 47,000 live events, plus originals, highlights, and coverage from every corner of the sports world, there's always something to dive into. No off-season, just everything a fan needs to keep going. Always in season, get all of ESPN all in one place. Download the ESPN app on your TV or phone today.
Home buyers are raving about their experiences with the Citizens Bank mortgage team.
Aaron helped me get pre-approved really fast, like before the open house even started.
I called Devin so many times with questions, and he always answered.
It's more than a mortgage. It's your future. And at Citizens Bank, we make it personal. Learn more at citizensbankwi.bank/mortgage. Citizens Bank is member FDIC and an equal housing lender. NMLS 746419.
This is Kyle, Brust, and Nortman on ESPN Wisconsin and the ESPN Wisconsin app.
Ben Brust, Kyle Wallace, Tony Cartagena in for Alex Strofe. No Brad Nortman. 800-990-3776 is the Carbless Talkin' text line. Less is more. We will hear from Matt Laflur in a little bit here as he spoke to the media about the status of his quarterbacks. Jordan Love remains in concussion protocol, and both would be limited if you had that on your Matt Lafleur press conference. Limited, we'll see. But you can knock one of them off today, as we'll get to that in a little bit. Now, Kyle, I did tease it, and I did want to get to it. I provided you a Christmas gift, and you gave me nothing.
Oh, my gosh. Well, first and foremost, thank you so much for the...
I didn't even get a thank you. That was the crazy thing.
Well, I did. I said thank... Well,
you did.
Here's one thing about me, is when you do something unexpectedly, I'm like, oh, my gosh.
I'm not looking for anything in return.
Well, then why'd you ask for... You said I didn't get a thank you. You're not asking for anything in return.
Oh. I'm not looking for anything of value other than some affirmation.
I didn't tell you to thank you right away because I was more upset that, oh my gosh, this kid just cost me now. I got to go get something for him. And the reason why
I'm hurting your pockets.
Yeah, money's tight. Money's tight.
When is it not tight for you?
We'll see. See, after the wedding, then you want to have kids, and it's just going to be this the rest of my life. Tight.
Oh my gosh, I couldn't live that way.
Well, she's been trained very well to understand how to live within her
I just meant in general. I wasn't putting myself in her shoes. That's a whole nother road.
But here's the thing. I recall last year me coming and bringing some great Baraboo Bluff wine to you all.
Plug.
And y'all plug the family. And y'all didn't appreciate it. Brad said, sweet wine, I don't really drink that. And Ben took it, and little did I know, months later, he gifted it to somebody else.
That somebody else happens to be producing today. Tony Cartagena, a known wine connoisseur.
No, I could have gave y'all some the Cabernet or something.
Yeah,
I could have gave y'all some. I like the sweet stuff. I like the juice.
So you're one of those where I like it. So I'm going to gift you my favorite things.
I didn't know what type of wine y'all liked, and I chose the ones that I like. And I used to be the director of content of 1017 The Truth, and all the black folks love the juice. They love the sweet ones. Matter of fact, they said, are you giving us some more of that wine? They love the sweet juice. So I was like, all right, well, if the blacks like it, I'm sure that, Ben Brust will like it. Nope.
What about Brad?
I mean, I knew with Brad it might be questionable. He's a little bougie, and he probably wanted the dry wine.
Yeah.
No, I want that sweet stuff. So I gave y'all the sweet stuff, and y'all act like
so there's dry in the repertoire.
Oh, my gosh, is there? Yeah, there's dry wine in the repertoire, but I gave y'all what, I asked for, the good stuff. And the dry stuff is great, but I like the juice. The juice, baby.
So
that's why you get nothing this year. Are you explaining
what you gave us last year as a reason as to why you're not giving us anything this year?
Not giving y'all get once. First and foremost, I I gave you all.
Can I take my gift back?
No, you cannot. 2 years ago.
I may have said I only gave it to you and I don't expect anything in return, but after this explanation, I'm starting to feel like you didn't deserve anything.
2 years ago, what did I give you for your for Christmas?
I don't know.
I gave you jumper cables to give to your wife to jump her car if she ever needed it.
Those are in her car.
Yeah, jumper cables, and then I gave Brad jumper cables.
But putting them in her car would lead to somebody else coming to jump the car.
Well, no, it's for the family. Then last year I gave y'all wine, and I didn't get anything year one. I didn't get anything year two. You know what? I became the Grinch. So you know what? I stole Christmas. I had no intentions on giving y'all diddly squat poo.
You didn't steal Christmas. You just gave up on Christmas.
I gave up on giving y'all Christmas.
You don't believe in the spirit of Christmas.
I believe in Santa Claus.
You only did the first 2 years thinking that you would get something in return. And then when you realized Kyle doesn't get it, then Kyle said bumps everybody. So what I realized is your heart isn't truly in it. It's not a real heart.
We're not going to paint the picture.
Fake heart.
All of a sudden you become a saint 2 years into it. No, I found out that, hey, we don't do that here for KBN. We don't do that type of stuff. So I say, I'm not going to, we're not giving gifts.
So do we need to set a precedent right now?
We do. What do we want to do?
So should I not give Strofe and Brad what I gave you? Because I have it sitting in my desk.
I would say you should keep it to yourself.
Really?
Yeah. I mean, have they ever given you a Christmas gift?
Well, Strofe, no. And I've bought him so many lunches. Gift? I haven't seen Brad in months.
Weeks.
So the fate of Strofe and Brad's Christmas present from Ben is lying on Kyle's
getting me something
right now.
I mean, there's no, they haven't given you anything, so this is just payback.
Well, here's the thing: if Ben gifts that to them, they're going to get Ben something next year, which is then going to start this cycle that will never end.
No, it won't, because I gave them something. I gave them something last year, and
so you've built up 2 years of equity.
Yeah, so I don't have to give anything.
Did
until
either one of
2028.
them give you something this year?
Hell no.
So how is the cheap one on the show the most giving?
Thank you.
Hold on.
That's why you know it comes from the heart.
Hold on.
That's how you know it comes from the heart, TC.
I almost complimented Kyle prematurely. Kyle, the gift that you gave them, jumper cable is very nice. The gift you gave them last year, you did say plug the family. Now, did you purchase those bottles of wine, or did you also re-gift? To Ben.
No,
Free bottles of wine. He's acting like he went into his pocket.
Listen,
he probably had those jumper cables for free, too.
No. I paid for the jumper cable. Ain't nothing free, okay? I put in a request from the future father-in-law, and I said, hey, future father-in-law, can you hook a brother up with something? Because he has a stipend that he's able to get from the business.
He's got a stipend.
You know, that comes out. Wait a minute. That money that was spent towards the stipend out of the bottles comes out of what we can get, me and baby girl can get as a family. So that, instead of us getting, X amount, we got less because of you guys.
So you got 3 fewer bottles and free marketing, which then would lead to bigger
free marketing.
stipends.
I don't even talk about it.
You just said the name.
I dropped it once. I dropped it once. I dropped it once.
That's worth. It's
you
worth
can do
something.
it one more time. Make it
worth
worthwhile.
that sweet wine.
The wine is delicious. It's coming in town tomorrow, and I expect some wine.
Oh, so you did get more wine as part of the stipend.
No.
You just didn't budget out for KBN.
I have not got new wine, and y'all said. And listen, I'm not gonna sit here and tell him to go get specific bottles. I said, give me all the sweet stuff. I want all the sweet stuff.
Wow. You really are the Grinch.
So are you more upset that Ben didn't get you a gift the first 2 years, that he re-gifted your gift? Because you're all over the place.
I'm actually more upset that he gave me a gift this year, because now I feel like I have to do something. And his gift was very nice. It was a very good gift.
Did you opened it?
I did. I opened it this morning, actually, before I left the house.
I think you should give it back, and then Ben gets to keep. Hold on. It can end here. The KBN gift exchange can end here.
If you give it back.
I'm not included in this. Anyone wants to give me a gift, I'll humbly take it. But Kyle, if you give your gift back,
I'm gonna keep it real with you. I'm going to a bachelor party next week that I'm very excited for. Very excited for. But I the number initially that they wanted us to spend per person was quite high. And I poked holes in every single...
Of course you did.
I poked holes in
Karen Kyle.
He's the Excel spreadsheet guy.
And I get a free place to stay one of them nights. Well, I'm going to lay my head with my buddies because I got to head down somewhere else after. And that 50, they said, hey, don't worry about it. Just buy us like a bottle. Well,
where's this bottle being purchased from?
Well, I mean,
what city?
It'll be purchased down in Florida.
Oh, okay.
But
The store in which Kyle received his gift
This is a club bottle.
is going to be used for a bachelor party.
It was perfect timing. And so your gift allows me to gift other people. I get a free place to stay because now I get to lay my head somewhere and ain't got to come out of pocket because they just say, hey, just buy a bottle.
You know, I actually would have been happier if you had just said like, hey, man, money's tight. You mind just like, I just need a little help right now.
Dude,
I would gladly give you the money than give you the gift.
No, we're not doing the club. Hell no, I'm getting it for the
no one says
party
buy
bus.
A bottle for the Airbnb.
No, we got it. We got the Airbnb and we got the party bus, and so I'm getting the bottle. I'm getting the bottle for the Airbnb. It's a good bottle too. He gave me good money. We can get the top shelf with that. Top shelf. I mean, not like.
I think you should give
So now knowing that the gift I gave him didn't cost any money out of Kyle's pocket last year, and what are jumper cables? $19.99?
Oh, you think Kyle paid full price?
Now you count my jumper cables.
Hell yeah!
Wow.
How much were they, Kyle? How much were the jumper cables?
Wow.
How much are
Amazon, $14.99 at most.
They were probably between 15 to $20.
Give me my gift back.
Wait a minute. It's not about the
Your
money.
future. Oh, it is. It is to you. I got a free place to stay. I get the top shelf bottle. I'm Zesty Kyle right now.
Hey, I mean, I ain't gonna lie to you. I'm gonna be the hero. I'm gonna come in. You know, when you go to a party, you come on the party bus,
and then you bring the bottle out in your hand.
Because
you should say. Party by Ben Brust.
No, well, thank you, Ben Brust. The groom is going to be excited. The whole bus is going to be excited. The dancers will be excited. It's going to be a
He'd
great
have
time.
to give me 3 more jumper cables, and he'd still fall short of my gift.
I really hope that store is not in this Florida city.
No, it is.
Or you have to travel.
Of course, you know we already looked it up.
No, I had already been planning and looking to see where we can find that beforehand. I said, this is perfect timing.
We hear from Matt Laflur on the other side.
Ben is a G.
This is ridiculous.
Merry Christmas.
Merry Christmas to you.
Very generous. This was a good year for the Brust family. All that wedding money they got, obviously, he's just throwing it out to everybody else.
Are Strofe and Brad getting their gifts or no?
They shouldn't.
But you got yours.
But you get to use it on your bachelor party?
No, they didn't do it. They haven't given you anything for years.
That is true.
They haven't done anything.
Should you just hold out? Keep them in your bag.
I've got the power.
Keep them in your bag. If they give you something, be like, I've been meaning to,
It's in a spot where nobody can get to.
They're not even listening to the show.
They're
not missing anything.
They're checked out.
I'm just saying, if they approach you like, hey, Ben, I got you a Christmas present, you can be like, I also did to you. I was just waiting to give it to you. So you're prepared.
I hold all the
cards.
But if
they never come to you, then you can spend it on yourself.
I can promise you they're not looking for a gift because they did not get you a gift.
Matt Lafleur on the quarterbacks. I just got scammed by Kyle next.
This is Kyle, Brust, and Nortman.
He is now off his rocker saying it. Well, if I played...
Choke artist. Choke artist, choke artist, choke artist. That's what you both are. Yeah, I said it. You both are choke artists.
Losers, choke artists.
That's what you are. You
frauds,
choked against TCU. You choked against Oregon. You choked against Kentucky. Y'all choked against Duke. I can keep going.
On ESPN Wisconsin and the ESPN Wisconsin app.
Westbound 94 still kind of heavy from 27th Street past Mitchell Boulevard, the eastbound side from 84th all the way to just past 68th Street. A couple broken down vehicles out there. Actually, there's a crash also on the off ramp to 70th Street from 94 eastbound, so watch out for that. On the bypass heading southbound, you're seeing delays from just south of National down and around the Hale interchange past Forest Home. Westbound's backed up out of the Mitchell interchange all the way to about 68th Street. Traffic is brought to you by Discount Liquor. It's Christmas week. No time to panic unless you're out of booze. Discount Liquor has your holiday essentials. Visit them at 51st in Oklahoma and Barstow in Maine in Waukesha. And checking the TMJ4 Storm Team forecast. Tonight, increasing clouds, a low of 29. Tomorrow, mostly cloudy, a chance for afternoon rain, a high of 40. Weather's brought to you by Big Frog Custom T-shirts and more. Easy and affordable apparel personalization with no minimums and fast turnaround. For all your printing needs, bigfrog.com/Mequon. From the WTMJ Traffic Center, I'm Debbie Lazaga on 94.5 ESPN.
Life's better with Drive My Way from American Family Insurance because we know it's more than just a car. It's your escape pod, your adventure mobile, your memory maker. And we help protect the dreams that drive you. Personalize what you pay for auto insurance and you could save between 5 and 20%. American Family Insurance. Get a quote and find an agent at amfam.com.
Products not available in every state. Unsafe driving behaviors may increase your rate. Visit amfam.com to learn more. American Family Mutual Insurance Company SI and its operating company, 6000 American Parkway, Madison, Wisconsin.
This game is once in a century. Be there at Fiserv Forum on December 26th. Go to HarlemGlobetrotters.com for your tickets to the 100-year tour.
The holidays are the perfect time to thank the people who make your business shine. At Alpha Custom Apparel, we help you create custom gifts and branded apparel that show true appreciation. Whether it's polished polos for your sales team, cozy quarter zips for employees, or thoughtful giveaways for your best clients. We make it easy with fast turnaround, creative options, and Midwest service you can count on. This season, give gifts that build pride and strengthen relationships long after the holidays are over. Visit alphacustomapparel.com and start your holiday gifting today.
At every meeting, at every new beginning, at every celebration, we make better happen. At Cousin Subs, better is more than just a word. It's a promise we serve at every party. Our customizable party boxes, box lunches, party chips, and dozen cookie boxes offer the options you need to please any crowd. Whatever the occasion, we will never settle for being just good enough. Order on our mobile app or online at cousinsubs.com. Cousin Subs, we believe in better.
When it comes to joint replacement, you want the best care available. The Orthopedic Surgery Center in Pewaukee is a leader in joint replacement, offering same-day surgery with advanced technology. Their team of experts specializes in knee, hip, and shoulder replacements, using the latest techniques to minimize pain and recovery time. By choosing them, you're choosing a center focused on providing specialized care tailored to your needs. The team at Orthopedic Associates of Wisconsin can get you back to what matters, living pain-free.
And their prices are more affordable than urgent care or the ER. And they'll send a full report to your primary care doctor. Why wait at the ER? Walk in to Ortho ASAP for faster, more affordable care.
Total joint replacement. There is a difference. Visit orthowisconsin.com. That's orthowisconsin.com.
At Gruber Law Offices, our biggest priority is the care and service we provide to our clients. We know accidents can be overwhelming, and we're here to help every step of the way. Call now. One call, that's all.
This is Kyle, Brust, and Nortman on ESPN Wisconsin and the ESPN Wisconsin app.
Connie's delivers pizzeria taste without pizzeria prices. It is your last day to go to Piggly Wiggly and get $4.99. Piggly Wiggly, Connie's frozen pizza. Also remember, with the Screamin' Sicilian pizzas, you have the OG Screamins, the thin and crispy, 2.5 feet of stuffed crust in the I'm Stuffed Screamin' Sicilian tavern style.
Just had that for lunch.
Cheez-It pizza, Stranger Things pizza. Palermo's literally has it all. So go to your local grocer's freezer and taste what all that screaming is about. Ben Brust, Kyle Wallace, no Brad Nortman, Tony Cartagena running the show. Download the ESPN Wisconsin app. It's all right there. Easy for you to download, use, listen back. It has it all. And, of course, on YouTube at ESPN Milwaukee and at ESPN Madison. As we turn our attention to the head coach of the Green Bay Packers, Matt Laflur, with his latest update in his presser about both quarterbacks, Jordan Love and Malik Willis.
Is Jordan still in the protocol, and will he practice today?
He's in the protocol, and he'll practice per the protocol, so he'll be limited.
What about Malik?
He will be limited as well.
Did you see it going any other way?
Limited. That's his favorite thing to say.
Just play it again for me. It's so perfect. Like, what did you think you were going to get today? Matt Lafleur at his presser again? You good? You're like on the phone? You good?
Yeah, no, I legitimately was on the phone.
Why? Is everything okay?
Yeah, things are good. But, you work with certain people. When they call you, you answer.
And they didn't know that you were producing.
Hell no, does it matter?
This person would not know that I am producing.
Does it matter?
Who was the person?
Ben, you know who the person was.
We know who the person is.
We don't need to say the name of that person.
We know
but
who
when that person calls,
you answer.
You answer.
All right, let's go back to Matt Lafleur at the podium because I love this so much.
Is Jordan still in the protocol, and will he practice today?
He's in the protocol, and he'll practice per the protocol, so he'll be limited.
What about Malik?
He will be limited as well.
That's Matt Laflur on your 2 Green Bay Packers quarterbacks.
You're way too happy to say that. Please do that more Matt LaFleur-esque.
We all know nothing other than he's in protocol and he's limited per concussion protocol, and Malik is limited.
Jordan still in the protocol, and will he practice today?
He's in the protocol, and he'll practice.
He's in the protocol, and he'll
so
practice.
Malik?
What about Malik? He will be limited as well.
Well, he took. I mean, he's limited, which means he participated in a walk.
This will turn into what's the status for them heading into the weekend? We'll see. What about Malik? We'll see.
No, we'll see. And so overall, for me, I do believe that it is knowing Matt LaFleur. Most of the times when he says limited or we'll see, it means it's going in a pretty good direction, especially based off what Jason Willie has said, understanding him. So I really do believe that we're going to see Jordan Love on Saturday. I think Jordan Love.
Dave from Aaron says you almost gave a little too much there.
Again, we'll see. We'll definitely see on Saturday.
We'll see. No. I mean, it's limited, right?
Jordan still in the protocol, and will he practice today?
He's in the protocol, and he'll practice per the protocol.
Hang on,
so
stop
he'll
it
be
right.
limited.
I respect this from Matt. Like he can be annoying at times post game, but he is consistent, I'd say, throughout the week. Mm-hmm. You know what you're going to get from him throughout the week, even if he's playing games that don't even work about the status of players to try and throw off the other team, even if that's not what he's going for. He is consistent as all get out.
I can promise you this right now. I feel.
Do you
like
feel better or worse?
I feel
or
better.
Do you feel
I feel better.
Any different?
I feel better just overall about the picture for the quarterback, because remember, Malik Willis was somebody who we mentioned earlier on Kyle Brust and Nortman today, was the fact that he's dealing with a shoulder injury. He got hurt on the last play of the game during regulation before we went into overtime, which was a concerning thing. But trust me, if Clayton Thune, who is the practice squad quarterback, was going to be the quarterback for this week, he probably wouldn't be as cool and calm. And the question would be, well, will Clayton be ready, all this? He just, he practices. He'll do as he always does. I don't think Clayton Thune is playing on Saturday. I do believe that it's going to be either Jordan Love or Malik Willis playing for the Packers on Saturday. Malik Willis showed us already, because they told him when he hurt his shoulder.
Man, I can't believe it's another Saturday.
I know, back-to-back Saturdays.
Forgetting that.
Back-to-back Saturdays.
Because they've flexed this one a while back too.
Mm-hmm. They thought it was going to be Jordan Love versus Lamar Jackson.
I mean, technically, it's going to be it's a game that matters for both teams.
It still is.
I guess the annoying part is, from a short week standpoint, I guess it's not. It's not a short week. Not a short week.
Any extra days?
Because it's the same amount of days in between the Saturdays. But it would have been nice for Jordan, from the protocol standpoint, to have one extra day for a Sunday.
We know what the good part is for the Packers when you look at Lamar. This game. Lamar, and they have one less day.
Mm-hmm.
Packers
one less
Saturday,
day with his bone bruise in the back.
And so you're talking about for a team that is in a must-win situation, having one less day, and they have to travel from the East Coast to the time zone here in the Midwest. Central time zone.
Let's not act like going west an hour is the difference.
It's not a big difference.
Oh no, the big Baltimore to the Green Bay flight.
I'm just talking about in general having to travel one way. I'm just saying the Packers should have the advantage when you're talking about people with injuries. But again, we got so many guys that are injured. Josh Jacobs only played 28 snaps against the Bears, which is something that we're going to need Josh Jacobs for this playoff run. So whatever they have to do to get that bone bruise right, we got to do. So I'm not sure what it looks like, but in order for the Packers to actually have a legitimate shot, we got to definitely figure it out.
Love heading to the Princeton Club. For a better tomorrow, you should join. You have free childcare with the membership open 24/7. And, of course, they have something for everybody. I bought some private lessons for my wife because she wants to learn tennis. That's at the new Berlin Club. Very much excited because she said, you actually listened to me. And I felt like I scored a lot of points there, but maybe not. As we'll see how the day continues to go. But you can have a strong body, a strong mind, and help provide a strong community. Just get a tour, lock in your rate, and you will be thriving as you head into 2026. Join the Princeton Club for your better tomorrow. A special edition here, a 345 appearance by one Packer Hall of Famer, host of Willie and Tausch, Mark Tauscher, next.
All day, every day. The Carbless Talk and Text line is open for you.
First off, there is not one team that's on the fringe that scares me.
800-990-3776. The Carbless Talk and Text line. This is more.
Every child deserves a safe, loving, and permanent home. Help the Dave Thomas Foundation for Adoption find families for children who've lingered in foster care the longest. Learn more at davethomasfoundation.org.
It's Jason Wilde from Wilde & Tausch. Upgrade your industrial supply services with Lakeland Supply, your trusted ISO-certified partner for custom packaging, shipping supplies, janitorial, and safety supply solutions. With over 40 years of industry excellence, Lakeland Supply is a proven one-stop source with over 95% of their products made in the U.S., and they treat their customers like family. Personalized service with a national reach. That's what Lakeland Supply does. Visit lakelandsupply.com to discover how they can make your business better.
This is Eric Brown, owner of Siding Unlimited, letting you know that Siding Unlimited installs Pella windows and doors. That's right, Siding Unlimited installs windows, and we do it really well, earning the prestigious Pella Platinum Premier National Certified Contractor of the Year award 5 times. New windows, our expert team will deliver on a smooth, hassle-free installation, making you feel proud of calling Siding Unlimited for your window project. What's the next step? Call 262-567-4513 or go to sidingunlimited.com.
This season, the Bucks are going for it all.
A game winner for the Greek Freak.
Go inside the team's pursuit of a championship on Locked In, the new season of the Behind the Bucks podcast, narrated by Bucks legend Marcus Johnson. Hear from the team stars on why they think they can make history. It's all on Behind the Bucks on the Bucks Plus audio network. Behind the Bucks is presented by Gallagher, your trusted insurance broker and HR and benefits consultant. Available now on bucks.com/plus, the Bucks app, the new ESPN Wisconsin app, and wherever you get podcasts.
Whether you're hitting the road for the holidays or heading up north to see family and friends, make Higher Love Cannabis Company in Menominee, Michigan your first stop. Just across the Wisconsin border, Higher Love offers award-winning, organically grown products that you can trust, plus new incense, apparel, and holiday-ready gifts. Fuel your trip, stock up for the season, and don't forget to grab a photo with Sasquatch while you're here. Your perfect holiday stop is waiting at findhigherlove.com/CBD.
This Christmas, get a bonus AI Essentials course when you enroll in any My Computer Career IT program by the end of the year. That's a $3,900 value. Attend classes online or on campus. Enjoy lifetime job placement support and IT certifications in high demand. Go to mycomputercareer.edu today and take the free career evaluation. That's mycomputercareer.edu, an elite CompTIA certification partner. Conditions apply to AI offer and financial aid is available to those who qualify, including the GI Bill.
Progressive knows there are some surprisingly expensive things in life, like rugs. People say a rug would really bring the room together. And sure, you don't know what that means, but it sounds important. Suddenly you're using words like jute and sisal. Then you see the price and lose it, because how can the thing you walk and spill on cost so much? So you devote your life to taking down Big Rug. But then you remember that switching your home and auto to Progressive could save you hundreds. So, looks like Big Rug is safe. For now. Progressive Casualty Insurance Company, affiliates, and other insurers. Not available in all states.
People say buying a home in winter is tough.
But fewer buyers means less competition, and motivated sellers can mean better opportunities.
This is Tony Wendorf with Tony Wendorf & Associates First Weber.
And I'm Lindsay Bendler. When the perfect home appears, our team at Tony Wendorf & Associates helps you move fast, even during the snow.
Start your home journey today with our white glove service by simply searching online Tony Wendorf.
A real estate team that always leads with faith and gratitude.
Tony Wendorf & Associates.
This is Kyle, Brust, and Nortman on ESPN Wisconsin and the ESPN Wisconsin app.
Joining us on Kyle, Brust, and Nortman as we wrap up the ESPN Wisconsin portion before the 414 Hour 4 is Mark Tauscher, the Packers Hall of Famer. Old T, what's going on?
What's good? I like this new royalty-free music. I don't know how you guys are liking this, but I like it.
I'm good with whatever, man. I try not to be a complainer around here. You know what I mean, Tausch?
When did that happen?
Set myself up for that one. What do you do with your show for Christmas gifts? Because I gifted Kyle something this year, and he got me nothing.
He's a phony. He
got me $14 jumper cables and wine from his father-in-law's winery that he got for free.
It came out of our stipend.
And it was wine that he liked, not me.
I know what you like.
Yeah, it's interesting because Jason is a phenomenal gift giver. He is thoughtful. I wouldn't say I'm great. I'm usually a gift card guy. And then last year I went out, put my heart out there, got Jason something that was show related that I thought was really great. And he poo-pooed it and didn't even have the courtesy. We were doing a show up at the Trio and didn't even have the courtesy to take the gift I got him out of the Trio. He left it up. Yeah.
He left it?
So, yeah,
What'd you get him?
So it hurt. It was a sweet post. You know how he would always talk about Hansel and Gretel. He's always a breadcrumb guy. He's going to leave breadcrumbs. So I got him a vintage Hansel and Gretel poster. From this poster, I saw it, and I thought, boy, this is going to be meaningful to him. He's going to love it, and he hated it, and he was very blunt about hating it. So I got Jesse a nice gift this year. I haven't gotten it to him yet, but as far as Jason, I think it's kind of run its course.
Yeah.
If Jesse Nelson was Rich Bisaccia from a special team standpoint, would he still be the producer of Willie and Tausch?
Ooh. That's a really good question. I think, has he been as producing with the 3-year level, and we had to pay him the top most of any producer? Boy, that's a good question, Benny. You put me in a tight spot. I can't answer that.
The answer is within the non-answer.
I can't answer it.
He can't answer it. I don't blame him. I'm not here to do that, Tausch. Like I said, I'm not here for that.
He does a great job on our show. When he comes, he's great. I don't know about you guys. He had mailed it in this morning, and he was very blunt that he had mailed it in. He was out of there by 8:50, and our show starts at 9. But he didn't.
Can you confirm for Tony Cartagena, who used to produce Willie and Tausch when it started for you and Jason, who's producing for us today, what time Jesse gets into the office for your show daily?
Oh, so I can only go off of when I get in there. And during the football season, I get in there twice a week. Outside of it, I'll probably do once. If he's there by 8:51, 8:52, he's early.
Damn.
That's
That's impressive. Yeah.
He's good. He's good.
Stealing time and stealing money.
He manages his time as good as anybody.
He really does.
And he takes time off to train a puppy on how to pee outside.
You guys were really good lives. Maybe one day I'll learn.
He's got to figure it out.
As Mark Tauscher joins us here on Kyle, Brust, and Nortman before we wrap up the ESPN Wisconsin Hour.
I need to learn how to work smarter and not harder. But despite the loss, Tausch, on Saturday, what are some of your positive takeaways for the Packers moving forward with this season?
Well, I mean, obviously the defense, I thought, until they weren't, played really good football. I think it was a better game defensively than obviously that second half at Lambeau was not a good half of defense, and we didn't have any of that until the end. So I think there's a lot there that you can take a look at and say, especially being able to kind of slow the run game down a little bit better and not let Caleb Williams, find things until, of course, late in the game. And then I thought offensively, obviously Malik Willis was fantastic for, being thrown into the mix like that. He continues to show every time he gets opportunities, he's ready to answer the bell. And I don't know if that's going to end up being a positive or a negative, depending if he ends up staying or if he takes a shot at being a starter somewhere else. So I thought there was a lot of positives, obviously, that came from Saturday night. But, the beautiful thing about sports is nobody cares about all that. It's just there's a scoreboard, and you have to find the narratives of games change on 3 or 4 plays. And unfortunately, the narrative that I had all dialed up to, talk about on the postgame show was that we were going to be kings of the North again. And when you fumble an onside kick and you give up, big plays to lose games, that narrative changes.
Yeah, Tauschi, I saw you say the NFC is wide open, and it has been, and you still feel like it is. And I'm with you from that standpoint. When you look at the 49ers who are playing high-level football and the Bears have to go out there, Dan Campbell's not going to lay down, even if they're out of the playoffs, against a former coach of his. And with potentially Snoop Huntley and you saw J.J. McCarthy with a hairline fracture, it's fair to say that the division is not out of the picture for this team.
No, it's probably more in play than I maybe thought. I still think it's going to be a tough road. I think the Bears will find a way to win one of those 2 games. But it's not like they're playing, 2 teams that have nothing to play for and that are going to just roll over. You said it, Detroit's going to they're not going to do anything.
We saw that in 2022.
Yeah, and we've seen what they do. So Yeah, and San Francisco's playing for the 1 seed, so they're going to give it everything they got. But I think the Bears will find a way to win one. And, yeah, the Packers should win these two, but the Packers should have won last week. And then all of a sudden you go from being, looking at getting the 2 slot. Now, even if you do win the division, you're more than likely going to be in the 3 spot. And I would argue I'd rather be I don't know if I want to be in the 3 spot and have to play the Rams or the San Francisco 49ers or maybe Seattle. If it's a 3-6, that's who you're going to be playing. I think we want the Chicago Bears. I think that's the team, whether it's going to be at Lambeau or at Soldier Field. I think that's the matchup that we're looking for outside of, obviously.
Well, Taus, where would you rather beat them? Would you rather beat them in Lambeau or would you rather beat them in Soldier Field?
I just want to win.
If you guarantee a win, would you rather beat them at home or at their place?
No, listen, man. Home field advantage is an important thing to me. I understand, with being able to check plays and to be able to use that energy and to be able to get off on the snap count. And there's so many things that's important from an offensive lineman standpoint. It's not the end-all, be-all, but it's a big deal. And obviously the comfort, not having to travel, there's all of those things. But as we see, it doesn't give you a stamp that it's going to happen. And as far as from an emotional standpoint, there's nothing better. You know this, Benny. There's nothing better than going into somebody's gym with everybody against you, and you rip their soul out, and then you walk out and you go.
Hey, I played some high school football and was on the bench in college football, too. I know what that's about.
Okay,
Ripping
Kyle,
somebody.
You know the vibe, too, right?
Yeah, Kyle.
There's nothing better than going into a hostile environment and shutting everybody up and making them go home and, almost have a little tear as they're getting into their car. That's a fun feeling to be able to do.
I definitely love that feeling, Taus. But looking ahead to Saturday's game, Taus, when you think about Jordan Love potentially not playing, do you have the level of confidence that Malik Willis can lead this team to a victory against the Ravens?
No doubt. Yeah, what has he shown you that isn't the case? Now, obviously, I don't know how banged up he is.
I would say, Kyle did say earlier, it is a little bit different week 2, week 3 versus doing in back-to-back weeks later in the season. Now, the Bears weren't able to prepare for him coming in mid-game.
Sure.
I'm just bringing up the only reason. I honestly think he's proven a lot, but that's the only context I'd like to provide before you answer.
No, and I think it's good context, Benny, but I do think all you can really go off of is a person's past when you're looking to project what their future is going to be. And Malik Willis, every challenge that he's had in Green Bay, he's handled it in a big way. So I just feel like that will be the case. But again, I don't know how healthy he is. If his shoulder's banged up and he can't throw, that obviously changes things. But I just get the feeling Matt Laflur really enjoys the challenge of having a game plan and being able to adjust it the way he did. I thought he was fantastic, and obviously Malik did a great job of executing the plan that they put in place.
Old T, Merry Christmas, Happy Holidays, Happy New Year.
Boys.
And happy holidays.
You bet. See you guys.
That's Mark Tauscher. He's the Packer Hall of Famer. Listen to him on Willie and Tausch, 9 to noon across these very stations.
I wonder if he's ever been put on skates like Jordan Morgan was.
Damn! We just went that whole time, you just thought of that?
I forgot.
Montez Sweat flicked Jordan Morgan and he fought.
We have a minute because I don't know how to time things out. Should I call him back?
No. I think we have to sit with that mistake. Because if Jordan Morgan's out there again, we might see it again and be able to ask it again.
Let's be fair, Kyle. You're going to be able to ask that question next week, Monday.
It's so unfortunate. Like, oh my God.
There'll be a moment, probably not as bad as that one, but you could be like, dude, the Chicago game, the Ravens game.
He might be our worst tackle that we have.
Jim, Matt, and Molly are up next in Madison, the Damn Sports Show in Beaver Dam. We continue on for the 414 Hour 4 that Scott and Racine is ready for on the Carbus Talk and Text line.
For Santa Claus.
ESPN Wisconsin app, YouTube at ESPN Milwaukee.
Let's go!
Kyle, Brust, Nortman continue with you next on 94.5 ESPN in 2 short minutes.
This is Kyle, Brust, and Nortman.
What do you have on her?
What do you mean?
No one can willingly love you like she does.
You know,
on ESPN Wisconsin and the ESPN Wisconsin app.
We got some backups on southbound 894 starting at about Lincoln all the way down through the Hale interchange to Forest Home. On the westbound side, you've got backups coming out of the Mitchell interchange out past Loomis. Eastbound 94, we've got delays from just before 84th Street all the way to about 68th Street. We did have an earlier accident on the end of the 68th Street off-ramp. That has been cleared, so that's good news. Westbound is a little heavy from just before 27th Street all the way to Mitchell Boulevard. Traffic is brought to you by Fisco Auto Body. Call Fisco Auto Body to help with all body repair needs. Fisco, Fisco, Fisco. And checking the TMJ4 Storm Team forecast. Tonight, increasing clouds, a low of 29. Tomorrow, mostly cloudy, a chance for afternoon rain, a high of 40. Weather is brought to you by National Liquor Mart at 16th and National in Milwaukee. Packed with the best beer, liquor, seltzer, and spirit deals in town. Open 9 a.m. to 9 p.m. daily, where your satisfaction is their plan of action. From the WTMJ Traffic Center, I'm Debbie Lahazaga on 94.5 ESPN.
Is mud calling a timeout on your ride? A Tsunami Express car wash membership is your winning play. Get unlimited washes, fast lane access, and free vacuums every visit, all for less than $1 a day. With 7 Milwaukee area locations, including the newest spot in New Berlin, keeping your car in prime time condition is a total touchdown. Whether you're tailgating, heading to the stadium, or just cruising around town, make sure you roll up looking like a champ. Become a member today at TsunamiExpress.com. Tsunami Express Car Wash. Wash, chill, repeat.
Life's better with Drive My Way from American Family Insurance, because we know it's more than just a car. It's your escape pod, your adventure mobile, your memory maker. And we help protect the dreams that drive you. Personalize what you pay for auto insurance and you could save between 5 and 20%. American Family Insurance. Get a quote and find an agent at amfam.com.
Products not available in every state. Unsafe driving behaviors may increase your rate. Visit amfam.com to learn more. American Family Mutual Insurance Company SI and its operating company, 6000 American Parkway, Madison, Wisconsin.
Hey, this is Brad Nortman from KBN. Tune in to Kyle, Brust, and Nortman from 2 to 5 every day. WKTI and WKTI HD Milwaukee.
A locally owned Good Karma brand station. Broadcasting live from the Gruber Law Office's One Call That's All studio at the Avenue in downtown Milwaukee. This is Kyle, Brust, and Nortman, KBN on 94.5 ESPN, the ESPN Wisconsin app, and streaming live at ESPN Milwaukee on YouTube. The 414 Hour on KBN is brought to you by Siding Unlimited. Siding Unlimited is Wisconsin's leader in Pella window installation. Looking for new windows, siding, roof, and doors? Visit them at sidingunlimited.com.
It's the 414 Hour at 4 on KBN.
I have something sad to share. Oh, wow, you really turned the music down fast.
You look sad, too.
Nah, I ain't that sad, I'm sure.
Well,
music or no music?
No music.
Oh, Jesus.
I got a haircut today.
I can tell.
Did
the
you?
widow's
And
peak.
I just looked at the YouTube screen because I had a conversation with my hairdresser.
Oh.
I said, since the buzz cut, when we did that for charity, it almost feels like I'm getting less hair in
the corners.
The corners.
Yeah.
The left and right corners.
I can see.
And she said, yeah, I've noticed a slight recession. I said, what? A slight recession? Not about the economy, about my hair.
Boy.
I know.
Oh, my gosh.
I'm gonna switch up the vibes, but it was sad taking myself back to 8 a.m. this morning to looking to myself on YouTube at ESPN Milwaukee and at ESPN Madison, being told that I have a slight recession going on.
That's bad, man. It was a charity.
Ben.
That forehead becoming big. Ooh.
What do you do between the hours of 8 and 12:30?
Work.
What do you work on?
Sales. I'm 34 years old. I am not getting hair transplants.
What's his face? Did it? Brian Urlacher did it.
That's great. He was bald.
Yeah.
Maybe you need a daily.
But
daily
what you're doing right now, it's like I am talking about it in a way where I still have a good head of hair. It's just not what it's
now that you talk about it. I do see.
It's like an aha moment, right?
Yeah, I do see them corners. Them corners is that's a little.
Damn!
You starting to get the Bradley Nortman area.
YouTube at ESPN Milwaukee, at ESPN Madison.
Well, I mean, I'm just being honest.
Please be honest with me. no baloney. Is it bad? Not the haircut, but the spots.
I mean, it's...
How often do you get your hair cut?
Once 5 weeks.
Yeah.
I was going to say, because there's something there. It just needs to grow out a little.
When you bend your head
down. What's going on?
When you bend
Merry
your head
freaking
down.
Christmas.
That's wild. When Ben Brust bends his head down,
right?
You can
so,
see.
So when I
that
bend down,
you can see there's just it's just you're missing hair to the left and the right. It's just the middle.
And then meanwhile, I look to my right.
I got locks for days.
And I got Kyle Wallace with the long hair, a straight line.
Yeah, straight line.
All the way across.
That hairline is beautiful. It's beautiful. Thanks to Papa Wallace.
Oh, no, and I'm being I'm not being dramatic.
No, you're not being dramatic. I do notice that you got time, but by the time we're still doing this, hopefully you are when you're 40, you're going to be bald.
That's a little early.
Your dad still has hair.
Yeah. I think I gotta let it grow out to put it over the spot.
Oh.
The genetic hair trait does not come from your father's side. It comes from your mother's side, by the way.
Grandpa, how his hair looks?
He's 92 and he's still got some hair.
Then you have hope. Your mom's father has hair at 92.
I keep touching the spots, man.
It's 2025, soon to be 26. There is technology for this.
If they can get BBLs, you can do what you want to.
You don't even have to get a transplant. They got a daily shake. They got some pills. They got some serums.
Oh, yeah.
You can do a lot, Ben. And knowing you're going to get paid to do it.
That's very true.
I'm just saying, there's upside here. I feel how you feel, and I don't want you to be sad. I'm just trying to look at the bright side.
Oh, now you're doing the you're allowed to feel the way that you feel thing.
Well, you are, but we can help you.
We should take a picture.
I ain't no Gen
now.
Z. I'm accepting the truth.
The truth is you can get a concoction that will help you with that, and you can get paid to promote them.
Listen, going bald is something that is
man, when I
traumatic.
bend down, it's horrible.
Yeah, I remember my brother went bald. It took him a while to cut it off.
Yeah, you got to get it longer on the top so it covers the part where you're missing the hair. It says, tan man can.
The man can. Yeah, can't relate whatsoever. But no, maybe you just got to grow it out. Get a little mini fro.
Dude, I don't know if I can do that.
Well, you're going to have to do something because she said you're in a recession.
All right, so what I want to do here is move on from what is the sad realization of being told your hair has a little recession, becoming Santa Claus. Ho, 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 everybody.
Huh.
I would like to go to the experiment of I will grant you a wish, right? You're on the nice list, and for the Green Bay Packers, you get your list, your wish, and it can't be a Super Bowl. Examples coming to mind. Santa, I want Rashawn Gary to have some sacks in the final couple games. I want Jordan Morgan to be able to block. I wish for health for my quarterback. If we can keep it inside that realm where we can't change the overall story, but we can help the story be written a little better with something that is feasible.
So we can't bring back injured players.
I can't give it. I can't fix an ACL.
Okay. Can you fix?
Okay. Hey, can a doc fix the ACL? Friday Night Lights.
800-9. Oh yeah. I'm getting to get the plane ticket to Turkey, Benny. You see all those hair transplants? 800-990-3776. My name is Santa Claus. I am granting you a wish, and it's not a Super Bowl. What do you want? Kyle, Tony, KBN Nation, 800-990-3776.
Well, a doctor, it can't fix it. Well, a doctor can't fix an ACL, but Josh Jacobs, I want to just wish for his knee to be healthy because Josh Jacobs has been beat up all year. My running back hasn't been able to.
Can I grant you rest? So let me grant you rest like this.
No, because that means the Bears have to win.
The Bears win.
No.
You win. You make the playoffs. I can grant you Week 18.
I don't want that. I'd rather be at home.
I'm just doing my best here as Santa Claus in a realistic Santa Claus way.
I need Santa Claus to make the knee pain go away. That's what I want to know.
All right. Well, it sounds like we're gonna have to go to the team doctors for that one, Kyle.
We got to get him. And the other thing is, can you grant me the wish Santa for Christmas under my tree? Keyshawn Nixon being a number one corner. Can you grant me that?
I said I don't perform miracles.
Okay,
that's like repairing an ACL.
This Santa Claus sucks. Give me the fat man. Give me the fat man, because at least when I wrote my letter to the fat man and I put the cookies.
But those
out
are based off of truths. obviously.
I mean, so I'm just saying, if
150 rushing yards the rest of the year, that's something I can grant. That's schematic. That's Emmanuel Wilson with Josh Jacobs.
that's somebody
in the
who needs Josh
combination
Jacobs to get over 1,050 yards like me.
That's a Super Bowl.
Santa, I want Goody to have an epic draft next year where he manages to draft more consistent studs.
I mean, he's done a decent job outside of the first round.
Yeah, but that's why he's wishing for something more.
I mean, we
talked about LVN.
We
talked about Jordan Morgan.
Thank goodness we don't have a first-round pick. No more drafting on potential. No more drafting on developing. Because let me tell you, these first-round guys ain't developing. Jerry Jones did us a favor by taking away them first-round picks when it came to us getting Micah Parsons. Because thank goodness we ain't got to worry about it.
You know the hair is bad when Mary, the nicest person in the world on YouTube, says, wear a ball cap, Ben.
Wow. Mary is the nicest.
Diana on line 1 knows why it happened.
Oh, Dirty D, let him know.
Dirty D on the Carlos Talking text line.
What happened to his hairline, Dirty D?
That's what you get. That's what you get for being so nasty to Stroh.
Every time he makes
then
a jump
I
a
go
centimeter.
bald before I'm nice to that guy.
Wow! Right before Christmas. Shout out to Dirty D.
Merry
Happy
Christmas,
holiday.
Dirty D.
Every time you're mean to Stroh, you lose a centimeter of hair.
Sounds good to me.
Oh wow! You're gonna be bald very soon.
I'm not that mean. James, you're up on the Carlos Talking text line. I'm Santa Claus. What do you want?
Okay, I got a couple quick things. Benny, you guys got your Packers beanie bennies? Beanie, the beanie babies?
The Beanie Babies.
So
Yes, I
your beanie
remember
hats?
those.
Yeah, your beanie hats. Yeah, your beanie hats, your Packer beanie hats. I want Mercedes Lewis back that's available as a tight end. And I want our offensive line to protect our quarterback like they're protecting their mom, not their mother-in-law.
Oh wow! Do people hate their mother-in-laws?
Well, you've never heard.
Or their monster-in-law. How about their monster-in-law?
That is a
wow.
movie.
Do you have a monster-in-law?
I want the offensive line to protect them like if you had a monster-in-law.
Oh, but you don't have one.
Their mother. No, I don't. Thank God.
Thank goodness.
He said, "Thank God."
No,
we need to protect their quarterback.
Yeah, I'm with you. I'm with you, James.
Where James from?
Yep.
Tony didn't put it.
Where
I have
in
no
Wisconsin?
idea.
Because James got that accent. You need to protect your mother. Protect
Is
Jordan Love.
James not a consistent caller?
No, never.
Oh,
Unless it's James the Postman,
No,
which I
heard
don't
him
think
on
it
the
is.
line and he sounded familiar.
JD and Fondy. I wish for an unstoppable O-line.
The O-line wasn't bad.
I know,
on
but
Saturday.
Their pass rush also stinks.
A pass rush stink. They were able to run the ball as well. They weren't bad.
Hey, Santa, it's AJ. My wish is Kyle to use Ben's gift for the best possible time at the bachelor party.
We finna turn up.
Specifically
AJ.
at a gentleman's club.
Listen.
You my dog, Kyle.
Yeah. I wish I could convert that into cash because usually I'm pretty tight with it when I do go to them clubs. About 10, 15 ones, and that's it. When I'm out, I'm out, ladies. Is it?
Santa's still granting wishes here on the Carlos Talking text line. Don is asking for the team to stop making crucial mistakes that cost us the game.
Man, I'm telling you, there are so many crucial mistakes that the Packers made on Saturday. It is unbelievable. If I can get Santa Claus to go back, just make Romeo Dobbs all of a sudden have no guardian cap on where he's confident enough where he can charge the ball like a good old shortstop and would have just covered it up.
Larry chimes in on the Carlos Talking text line. Can you get Matt Lafleur a knee brace that locks it up so he can't take his foot off the gas?
I was going to throw competence out there, like elite competence but that kind of summed it up. Has no one said to keep Jeff Hafley?
Oh, no.
I thought that would just be like a quick one for
Again, I am Santa Claus. I'm granting wishes for you I can't make come true.
I don't think you can make that come true. If somebody throw him a bag in a head coach position, he got to go.
The Packers can also throw him a bag and a solid team. Who would want to go coach the Giants?
I mean, I'm right there with you, Tony. When you think about it, and Ben Johnson turned down jobs last year because he was waiting for a job that he thought was going to be a better fit for what he wanted to do. And if I'm Jeff Hafley, what I do know is that this defense is not only going to be good this year, but it will be good again next year. And he may have, his eye on some other opportunities. And so, I wouldn't be surprised if he did stay.
I wouldn't be either, but Tony said if they throw the bag, they'll throw the bag. T in Pewaukee, or no, just T flipping in Pewaukee. I had 3 monsters-in-law.
3.
The key word is had. Damn.
You got married 3 times, T? I got to know this.
Yeah, I
wanna
need
know
the
why.
T. 800-990-3776. Call in, T.
Yeah, ain't no way in the world I'm getting married 3 times. I'm doing it once. The second time it'd be because I got hypnotized by some young thing. It'll be in my 60s.
All right, Bill Belichick, calm down.
Hell yeah, I will be. That is the only time. But I'm gonna be with my girl forever. But I'm telling you this right now.
I'm gonna be with my girl forever.
But if I'm 65 and divorced,
some 25-year-old,
25, 30-year-old,
hey, Kyle,
I'm gonna throw her the bag. Come here.
You still gonna have the boat?
I would have a nicer boat by then. Hell yeah. No, but I'm good.
Why are you wishing why does it seem like you're wishing for the latter?
No, hell no. Hell no.
Go to break.
I just wanted to make sure you got that on record.
I put so much work in where I'm at right now. I couldn't be any happier.
Nothing like saying I couldn't be any happier than saying I couldn't be any happier.
I wake up in the morning and I turn to the right and I just give her a kiss. Good morning, baby. Every morning I wake up to a kiss. There could be nothing better than that.
Kyle, you're getting married this year, correct?
Next year.
Next year. 2026 is what I meant. Will you be happier on the day of your wedding?
Oh, come on.
Or
don't.
If the Green Bay Packers host the Lombardi Trophy in 2026, which day, she's not listening.
Oh,
which day will be most memorable and
pretend
happiest
she's
for
not
you?
listening.
You're on a bottle of the juice.
Wow.
You're speaking truth
No,
right now.
I've never been married before, and so I don't know the thrill of that. And when I proposed, I broke down. I'm not a big crier. I don't cry often, and I somehow lost myself when proposed. You don't know what happened there. I've seen the Packers win a Super Bowl before, and I know the level of joy I had, but then that wears off because I want more.
Did you cry when they won the Super Bowl in 2010?
No, I celebrated. You know what? I would actually say this with an open heart. It would be my wedding. And I think because I'm only doing it once.
I'm glad it took him 5 minutes to get there.
Because I've seen
He just convinced himself.
Kyle had a debate out loud about the Packers winning a Super Bowl or getting married to his fiance that he kisses every morning. He couldn't be happier.
Somebody just said, "Oh, dude's obviously not married right now." Because I kiss my woman every morning. Is that going to go away?
Oh, hell yeah.
Oh, wow. I hope not. I mean, that's the best part of my day. Waking up to,
Chris from Waukesha says he has a monster-in-law, and my wife is the first person to see it. And Santa, please, for the love of everything, give Carrington Valentine some consistency because Nixon and Hobbs ain't it.
Boy, I take Carrington's the most consistent.
You know what? This is Festivus in a way. Santa Claus is opening up to the grievances here that Green Bay Packers fans have.
That's like saying, could we give Xavier McKinney a 90 catch rating on Madden?
Boy, what happened? He can catch so great.
Because they would be 2-0 in the last 2 weeks if he had 2 interceptions.
He
had his mitts on.
All right, I'm still Santa Claus coming up. We're granting wishes, airing grievances.
He likes this too much.
He does like being.
You can sit on my lap, and I will tell you whatever you want. I'm going to give you 800-990-3776.
Ben gets to be Santa. Ben, I tell you this: if Ben
I was Santa to you, and you didn't give me crap.
I gave you crap 2 years in a row. You didn't give me
$14 jumper cables and free wine that you got from your father-in-law. Bumps you.
Kyle, you don't watch the show The Office, correct?
Oh, come on. I love The Office.
Okay, so you guys might understand this one. Ben, you're Michael Scott in this situation.
He really is.
And Kyle is when Daryl wanted to be Santa Claus, but there was a reason he couldn't be.
Why, Tony?
Y'all know why.
Oh, that's funny. I went to a black Santa Claus growing up my whole life. Capitol Court Mall. I love me the black Santa.
Luis from Potawatomi, it's not Packers, but can you make Shaka Smart use the portal?
Oh,
nope.
Wow.
Portal's closed.
Poor Luis. It's a rough year. Rough year for Wisconsin sports basketball, but the Badgers may turn it around.
All right, I still see at 800-990-3776 the wishes coming in as I am Santa Claus. What do you want to air a grievance/fix for the Green Bay Packers that is attainable? I will grant you those wishes next.
You're listening to Kyle, Brust, and Nortman.
If I was as tall and as talented as you, if I could shoot as well as you could, both them teams would have won. Because you know what? You did a fake punch, you said, in the Rose Bowl?
Yeah.
And I would have did fake point. I would have took it to the house. I would have scored a dang touchdown.
On ESPN Wisconsin and the ESPN Wisconsin app.
It's 8 o'clock. 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 8 o'clock.
Westbound 94 slowing down just before 27th Street all the way to Mitchell Boulevard. The eastbound side's backed up from 92nd Street almost to Hawley Road. Northbound 41, you've got backups from before Mayfair Road all the way up past Burleigh. Southbound's looking all clear at the moment until you get to Greenfield Avenue on the bypass. That's going to be slow all the way down and around the Hale to Forest Home. Traffic is brought to you by Discount Liquor. It's Christmas week. No time to panic unless you're out of booze. Discount Liquor has your holiday essentials. Visit them at 51st in Oklahoma and Barstow and Maine in Waukesha. And check the TMJ4 Storm King forecast. Tonight, increasing clouds, a low of 29. Tomorrow, mostly cloudy. Chance for afternoon rain, a high of 40. Weather is brought to you by Wisconsin Indoor Golf Center in Waukesha. Their first two-man scramble of the season is underway. Play Paynes Valley for a shot at cash prizes. Must play by December 31st. Sign up now at wisconsinindorgolfcenter.com. From the WTMJ Traffic Center, I'm Debbie Lazaga on 94.5 ESPN.
Purchase your tickets, grab some friends, and get to the Sylvie on Thursday, January 29th for Andy North Trivia Night presented by Exact Sciences. Enjoy a fun and inspiring evening of trivia, music, food, and refreshments while helping to raise money for UW Carbone Cancer Center. This fun and inspiring event is hosted by Andy North, and along with the trivia, the lineup includes a silent auction, celebrity appearances, and prizes. Doors open at 6. Visit AndyNorthAndFriends.com to buy your tickets. Past year's events have sold out quickly, so get your tickets today.
Bank 5-9 keeps the awards rolling in. Named a top workplace for 16 straight years and named Best Bank in the Milwaukee area by the Community Choice Award, Bank 5-9 continues to show how they're making lives better and they're continuing to serve everybody in the community. Your financial situation is too important to leave it to just anybody. So you got to focus on someplace that is a true local community bank that's been around for a long time. Bank 5-9, it stands for 1859. If you've been around that long, you know you're doing things the right way. Visit a branch, give them a call, or visit Bank 5-9 today to learn how they can make your life a little bit better. Bank 5-9, member FDIC.
Can you feel it? It's the thrill of witnessing a walk-off grand slam, a game-winning touchdown, a buzzer-beating 3. Yeah, you know the feeling. And there's only one place to experience that raw exhilaration. Potawatomi Sportsbook. Catch all the action in a supreme space with dozens of sports betting kiosks, cool drinks, luxe seating, great food, fiery atmosphere, and a monster video wall. Become a legend at Potawatomi Sportsbook. More info online. Must be 21 to enter casino.
College hockey fans, get ready because the ice is heating up in Milwaukee for the Quick Trip Holiday Face-Off. 4 powerhouse programs, 2 action-packed days, 1 champion. It's Wisconsin, Boston College, Lake Superior State, and the defending national champion, Western Michigan. Battling it out December 28th and 29th at Fiserv Forum. Feel every bone-rattling hit and every clutch goal as these elite programs collide for holiday bragging rights. Tickets are moving fast. Grab yours today at Ticketmaster.com or the Fiserv Forum box office. The Quick Trip Holiday Face-Off. 4 teams, 1 trophy. Who will own the ice?
This is Eric Brown, owner of Siding Unlimited, letting you know that Siding Unlimited installs Pella windows and doors. That's right, Siding Unlimited installs windows, and we do it really well, earning the prestigious Pella Platinum Premier National Certified Contractor of the Year award 5 times. New windows, our expert team will deliver on a smooth, hassle-free installation, making you feel proud of calling Siding Unlimited for your window project. What's the next step? Call 262-567-4513 or go to sidingunlimited.com.
Football's back, and if you're headed up toward Green Bay, the perfect stop is Higher Love Cannabis Company, just seconds over the border in Menominee, Michigan. Less than an hour from Green Bay. An easy stop before or after the game or anytime you're passing through town. And with so many low-quality, unregulated CBD products floating around Wisconsin, trust matters. Higher Love, award-winning, organically grown, locally owned, and the real deal. Higher Love Cannabis Company, best in the Midwest. Visit findhigherlove.com/CBD.
This is Kyle Brust and Nortman on ESPN Wisconsin and the ESPN Wisconsin app.
Heading to a Bucks game, make Potawatomi Sportsbook your spot to catch a shuttle to Fiserv Forum. Purchase a bet or a drink, and you'll get a wristband at the bar or the betting counter upon request, and you will have that wristband aboard the shuttle leaving Potawatomi. They're not required for the return shuttles, and it's a first-come, first-served basis. Shuttles begin and hour and 15 minutes before the game, and return shuttles third quarter nonstop till 1 hour after the game. pickup and drop-offs are by the Annex next to the Sportsbook. Better with the rest. Shout out Luis and our great team at Potawatomi Sportsbook in the Casino Hotel.
Actually, a really great thing. It's so hard to find parking around there.
For sure.
So
and prices, free parking at Potawatomi, a great time. Free shuttle, come back, great time.
You pay less for the betting slip. You could put $10 down, and what you're going to pay for parking?
Yeah, $5 min, so that's right up your alley.
Oh, that is great. Turn 5 into 15. On the buck.
I said
that 15 still isn't parking.
Kyle Brust and that's true. Kyle Brust and Nortman, no Nortman, no Alex Strofe. Tony Cartagena, producer of the Analysis Show, in today on KBN, on YouTube at ESPN Milwaukee, at ESPN Madison, and then, of course, the ESPN Wisconsin app. I said I was Santa Claus, and I'm granting wishes. And I'm not a miracle worker, but 800-990-3776, what are you wishing for? Unlimited salary cap and have Justin Jefferson as our wide receiver 1. That is where we've gone. This is the first one we've gone out of, like,
well,
I'm not a miracle worker.
True. You wouldn't have. Would you rather have Justin Jefferson or Jordan Love?
Jordan Love.
Okay.
Yeah.
Because wasn't it? Correct me if I'm wrong. The Justin Jefferson draft was when the Packers were interested. They drafted.
No,
Jordan Love.
we would have. We traded up, or the Packers traded up. He was
gone.
Higgins.
It was T. Higgins who was around.
No. I thought in that draft
they were
the Packers
interested
in Justin Jefferson, but I believe the Vikings ended up trading up to go get him.
Correct.
And so the Packers were interested in trying to get him and watching him fall, and the Vikings went to go get him. But that was the.
It's wild. He went not low, but as low as he did for that time.
I can grant this wish, James. Santa, can you give me the Bears' 2-game losing streak?
That is that's
attainable.
Doable. Yeah, that is doable.
That's attainable. T, our guy in Pewaukee, who said he had 3 mother monsters-in-laws, and he's at work, so he can only text. So he's sorry that he's not able to text, but he wants better tackling, which I would say the Packers are actually one of the better tackling teams in the NFL, believe it or not. It's not of the past, the way they tackle.
To the broadcast, Brady was all over the Packers.
Athleticism.
He's like, when the ball is caught, the linebackers are there in swarms. It's something I don't think I've really noticed, but I'll respect his opinion on it.
No, it was something that this is what Goody was looking for, is that he was drafting for athletic ability. That's how you get a guy such as a Lucas Van Ness who hadn't had that much production in college, but he had the potential to be a great athlete, right? He's looking for guys that can be great athletes who can develop. Jordan Morgan, another really good athlete who has not panned out thus far in the NFL, and you're kind of seeing it. Quay Walker, another guy, only started for a year down at Georgia, but he was flying around, right? And so that is exactly what he's looking for, and they found the perfect defensive coordinator to get the most out of these guys, where I will stand behind it. Saturday, yes, they fell apart when it came to bad, blown coverage, but that team was flying around, making plays, and stopping the Bears' offense throughout most of that game.
Mitchell chimes in with something that hurts, as I went through a mini 3-minute crisis about my hairdresser telling me I had a mini recession going on in the left and right spots at the front of my head. Does Homer still have his hairpiece? It wouldn't hurt for somebody on KBN to ask, not naming names.
That's mean.
Dang.
Merry Christmas, Mitchell.
Let Homer be bald in peace.
Speaking of Christmas, I crushed Christmas.
What makes you think you crushed Christmas?
I got everything done. Everything before Christmas.
Well,
earlier than ever before.
Well, is there a reason for that?
I got a question.
Yeah,
I'm chiming in. I was going to go Santa Ben. Hey, can you make Lucas Van Ness play like he looks?
That's a good wish.
That'd be a good one. But I have some questions for you, Ben. I put on my detective hat.
Oh, Detective Strofe.
So yesterday,
Detective Tony.
No, don't compare me to that.
I'm just saying. Detective Tony.
Get the music going.
You recently purchased tennis lessons. Am I correct?
Yes, as a Princeton Club of New Berlin indoor and outdoor tennis facility with lessons all throughout the last year and a half. I've been hearing I want to learn a new hobby. I'd love to get into tennis. That's something I feel like I could do the rest of my life. And so when I gifted her that for Christmas on Sunday, when we celebrated my daughter and myself and my wife, because my family is doing Christmas Eve and Christmas in St. Louis.
The jury wants to hear you. So here's what happened. Last week, it was either Thursday or Friday. I forget which day.
Thursday.
Last week, Thursday, you guys did a show.
He did.
And it was all about how Ben, for the first time since y'all have known him, has finally matured. He finally got a week ahead of his shopping. He wasn't buying gift cards for massages on the golf course anymore. He wasn't booking hotel spa trips. very, very last minute or forgetting cards, having to run to the store in our building to get them day of an event.
No, I actually didn't get the card.
Ben had grown up. And then yesterday, as I'm producing this show, Ben did his promotion for the Princeton Club. And he said on the air, she knew that I listened because I got the tennis lessons. So it made me ask Ben, hey, Ben, when did you give her the tennis lessons? And I learned that they had this Christmas celebration this past weekend. So I simply put 2 and 2 together and realized Ben did not get a week ahead of his Christmas shopping. He did not plan so far in advance that he was ready with time to spare. So he did it at the last possible minute because his Christmas celebration was last weekend.
Hey, why are we coming at Santa like this?
No, he didn't have to wait till Thursday because he couldn't.
Yeah, and maybe I did or did not on Saturday night before we celebrated Sunday and built a kitchen for my daughter after the Packers lost to the Bears until 1 a.m.
That's good parenting. I would never comment on that. I'm talking about the gifts for the wife.
She asked me to build it like 5 times before I built it after that game.
In your defense, I mean, you gonna build it and put it where?
In the basement, hide it. I don't know.
And he got to carry it back up.
All I'm saying is y'all praise this man.
I had them in shock.
People thought you were more like Brad. You were planned. You were in advance.
No, I basically did it the same way, except Christmas was expedited much earlier for our family.
It was because
you're a great detective. Why are you making Santa feel bad when I'm granting all these wishes?
Just the next day, so you lied to KBN Nation.
I'm granting wishes to make Packer fans feel better.
You were given praise under false pretenses.
Yeah.
You were. You definitely were.
And so your point is I'm still the same?
No, it's just you're still the same. Yeah, you're late on the gifts. That's okay.
I just think, Ben...
Not late. I was on time. I just did it last second.
You were on time. You just did it last minute. I just think going into 2026, Ben's New Year's resolution for the show should be...
to get a gift from Kyle, Brad, and Strofe because I got them gifts.
No, I already got you a gift. So
you ordered it?
Check. I got you a gift last.
What did baby girl order at home?
Well, no, I got you a gift last year.
Do you know what? I kind of talked myself into a corner here because the gifts for your co-hosts that were very kind and generous were given. They were given before the final day of you guys being together before Christmas. So somehow you're early for your co-host, but not your wife, and I hope she heard that.
I'm just
more like Brad. I know you probably don't know where all the hotkeys are yet.
Dude, I wish I could show people the hotkey page. Like this one just says dirty. This one says sue your ass.
I want to hear dirty.
I know
what is dirty? What is dirty?
Hold on, let me turn these. This one just says dirty. We're just gonna.
First of all, why you guys all got to put Jesse Nelson on the air? His voice is so annoying. He's so annoying. I try and listen to them in the morning, Wilby and Tausch, and then I have to hear Jesse's voice, and I'm like, oh, my God, this man is so annoying. His voice it's whiny.
I'm glad I played this one.
He's irritating.
You got to play this next week when Jesse Nelson fills in for Brad.
Tony, you get your chance to shine in the Wheel of Tony. Coming up next.
This is Kyle, Brust, and Nortman, KBN.
You throw hands?
Do I throw hands?
With T.O.
Will I? I throw hands with Andre the Giant, man.
On ESPN Wisconsin and the ESPN Wisconsin app.
Eastbound 94, we do have some delays now from 92nd Street, stretching all the way to Holly Road, westbound from 27th, past Holly Road. Southbound 43, just a little bit heavy coming off the Marquette down into the high-rise bridge. We've got also some delays heading past Chase down towards the KK River crossing. On southbound 894, we got backups from just before Oklahoma Avenue down and around the Hale interchange all the way to the Forest Home area. Let's up after that. If you're heading to the airport, you shouldn't find too much of a problem after those delays. Traffic is brought to you by Safe Plow. When winter hits Wisconsin, Safe Plow keeps driveways and businesses clear with no-tolerance snow removal. They handle the blizzard so you can handle your business. Visit safeplow.com. And check the TMJ4 Storm Team forecast. Tonight, increasing clouds, a low of 29. Tomorrow, mostly cloudy, chance for afternoon rain, a high of 40. Weather's brought to you by Big Frog Custom T-shirts and more. Easy and affordable apparel personalization with no minimums and fast turnaround. For all your printing needs, bigfrog.com/Mequon. From the WTMJ Traffic Center, I'm Debbie Lazaga on 94.5 ESPN.
As the year winds down, we all pause to take stock of where we've been and where we want to go next. If finishing your degree has been on your mind, this could be your moment. At Lakeland University, education fits real life with flexible evening and online classes, credit for your work and life experiences, and multiple start dates so you don't have to wait. Earn your degree 100% online, close to home at one of our 6 Wisconsin centers, or on our residential campus in Sheboygan County. This next year, invest in what matters most. You. Lakeland University. Experience it your way.
At Citizens Bank, we believe banking is more than transactions. It's about being recognized and remembered. It's feeling like you're understood and supported along the way. It's the small stuff that says, we know you. Because when your bank gets you, banking just feels better. Citizens Bank. Bank where you belong. Learn more at citizensbankwi.bank/belong. Citizens Bank is member FDIC.
There's nothing like Milwaukee Bucks basketball at Fiserv Forum. The dunks, the defense, the roar of 17,000 fans. It's even better when you're with friends or family. From jaw-dropping plays to buzzer-beating threes, every game is packed with unforgettable moments that you'll get to share together. So gather your crew and get your single game tickets today at bucks.com/single. That's bucks.com/single.
Whoa! What are these? Screamin' Sicilian loaded breadsticks. Available in 2 great flavors, cheesy garlic or pepperoni. Both delicious. Screamin' Sicilian doesn't play around. They're fully loaded breadsticks that come in their own bakeable tray.
Dang!
Woo!
These are next level. Are they the main course?
Nah, just the appetizer. Find Screamin' Sicilian loaded breadsticks in your local grocer's freezer section. Screamin' Sicilian loaded breadsticks. Bring the party, bring the flavor.
Is back pain slowing you down? When it comes to spine care, you need specialized expertise. At the OAW Spine Center, their orthopedic care specialists provide the highest level of care for everything from herniated discs to spinal fusion. They start with the most conservative, non-surgical treatments like physical therapy and injections. If surgery is needed, minimally invasive procedures at the OAW Spine Center will get you back on your feet faster. With a focus on treating the source of the problem, they take a comprehensive, active approach to spine health, getting you back to the life you love. The OAW Spine Center. There is a difference. Visit oawspinecenter.com. That's oawspinecenter.com.
This is Kyle, Brust, and Nortman on ESPN Wisconsin and the ESPN Wisconsin app.
You know how some things just feel right. That's how it is when you bank with Citizens Bank. From the moment you walk in, KBN Nation, or you even hop on the great cool app that they have, you will feel somewhere that you actually belong. They can help you with your checking account, your savings account. If you want to get a CD account, if you're looking to get a loan, they can help you with all that. And what I love is the fact that they're friendly and they're quick to respond, and you truly feel like family and that they genuinely care about what you are trying to do. So whether you're trying to build a business, starting a family, or you're just looking to get a little peace of mind, Citizens Bank is local and they're invested in the community, and they are also going to be invested in you. So if you're looking for a bank that feels more like a partner, I'm telling you, check out citizensbankwi.bank. That's citizensbankwi.bank. Citizens Bank is banking where you belong.
Ben Brust, Kyle Wallace, UKBA Nation 800-990-3776. Carlos talking text lines. Time now for the Wheel of Tony.
It's time for the
Wheel of Stro.
Ben, can you do it for me today?
Another day, another buckaroonie.
Don't you just get a little upset with yourself when you have to say that on this?
No, it's actually one of the clever things he does. Give credit where credit's due. It's not even that clever. I just bought into it.
What makes you think it's clever?
Said it's not clever. I just bought it.
Oh, God.
Okay, fair enough. I'm going to do, in classic Stro fashion, I'm going to use this time.
Oh, you're not going to do the wheel?
Nope, I'm going to use the time to promote myself. So,
what do you got coming up?
What is your guys' favorite piece of memorabilia that you own?
Ooh.
If you are into memorabilia or something you have that's kind of sports or,
There's something that I thought was going to be really special, and it's disappeared, and I'm starting to not believe in somebody that I gave something to. His name's Tony Cartagena. He's producing our show today. He's the producer of Thanalis' show. And
I have
Giannis Antetokounmpo on Thanalis' show.
Nope. That is not for the air. I have it.
Okay.
Wow,
That's going to be my favorite piece of memorabilia.
Tony said it's not for air. That's how I know it's something spicy.
It's not spicy. It's just...
Because Tony is a...
Let's just put it this way.
He did me a favor.
In my role, I have access to do certain things that I would chastise other teammates for. So, if I have the opportunity to help a good friend do something cool, I will do that. The job was completed. I have it. I need to remember to bring it.
I feel like I know what you're talking about. Does it have to do with something with practice?
No.
Oh, no. Okay.
Well, I'll be able to. Can I unveil it at some point?
At some point. Here's the real deal.
Right now we're talking code right now. I don't like doing that for KBN Nation.
Here's the thing, because some people found out about it and who it was for and how I got it and weren't the happiest.
Oh, give me a break.
All right. I'm the messenger.
What's your favorite memorabilia, Kyle?
But for you, I would do it.
My favorite memorabilia, I caught a baseball at a game.
This was a terrible question for both of you guys. So here's why I asked it.
Oh! I have an uncle down. Excuse me. He's my cousin. He married my cousin. He's a cousin. He's just old. A cousin down in Denver. That man has so much memorabilia. So my favorite memorabilia is at his house.
Okay.
He has like stuff signed.
All right, Tony, you got to take it over, man.
Yeah,
we did nothing.
I thought he was going to deliver something here. I produced an episode of a Netflix show. I was very involved. It dropped today.
Oh, you get residuals?
It is. I get $0 for this. It is called King of Collectibles: The Golden Touch.
Wow.
Season 3, episode 6. Myself, I helped organize Giannis, Thanasis, Kostas, and Alex, working alongside Ken Golden from Golden Collectibles. And we met in Chicago this summer and filmed a Netflix episode. It premiered today. It's very exciting. And it was at the National Sports Card and Collectors Show.
Oh, yeah.
So there's a crowd. We organized, 10,000 people that were waiting hours and hours to have Giannis, TA, Kostas, and Alex walk into this convention. They did a Q&A that we set up, this whole deal in front of this massive crowd. And then Giannis, TA, and the crew, we got to go and see different pieces of memorabilia that Ken Golden had. But knowing those guys, I kind of helped curate. I said, hey, we need this, we need that. Not all sports stuff, right? Some of their icons, some movies that they like. When I tell you guys, and I hope this behind the scenes makes the Netflix episode, they had the original wands from Harry Potter and the Sorcerer's Stone.
Come on!
I had to keep this quiet. When we started going through this exhibit, and Ken is showing them all this cool stuff, he goes, do you guys want to see some Harry Potter stuff? I've never seen people more excited. Now, granted,
acting like little kids.
The Antetokounmpo bros are Harry Potter nerds.
Oh, yes. That's why we get along so well. But
I've never seen it.
They're so excited to go play with the Harry Potter wands, and then it ended with, we surprised them with Giannis and TA for this, with the backboard from Game 6 of the 2021 NBA Finals that is actually owned by a local collector here. Giannis signed it for him, which was made his entire life. Shout out, Steve. And all of that can be seen on Netflix starting this morning.
Can I ask a question?
Yeah.
So when they do those movies like Harry Potter, which are in English, and they air it in Greece, do they change the language? Or do they just have it in English?
Kyle, have you never watched Parasite or a foreign film?
No, because I don't like the mouth movement and the voice it doesn't add up.
No, you watch it in the native language and there's subtitles in the language that you speak.
What the hell I'm doing? I don't know what's going on. Never.
So that would answer your...
Never.
You are being a spoiled American right now.
Only time I read subtitles when we talk about Rush Hour, because they're not always, many times. Yeah, and so they'll talk in
Chinese or Mandarin.
They're talking Mandarin, and sometimes Jackie Chan will talk to whoever, and I read the subtitles, but I couldn't do that for a whole hour and a half, 2 hours. How do you know what's going on? What happened? Hell no.
I don't like when people try to sound like movie elitists, this film, this.
Oh, I'm not that at all.
Take 2 hours, read the subtitles, watch the movie Parasite from a couple years back.
It's not going to happen.
No.
It's so good.
You think I got 2 hours to read?
You're just sitting there anyways.
Nah.
How much do you look at your phone during
the day?
During movies. So you and baby girl sitting on the couch watching Rush Hour, right? Or watching a movie at night, whatever.
I'm paying attention to a movie now.
Yeah, so if you're looking at the screen, your brain is going to read it
So,
naturally.
by the way, do you not do subtitles, even in English?
I don't do them on purpose.
I have become a big subtitles guy.
No, I don't do subtitles.
Because you start catching things that you do, like, you think you understand everything, but then when you start catching what they're actually saying, it adds more context to the movie, and you understand it a lot better.
Nah.
You catch things that you didn't catch the first time you watched it.
I'm good.
All right.
Pass on that.
You stink.
All right, well,
What
no
do you mean? I
subtitles.
stink because I don't want to just watch and enjoy a movie?
No, you just don't want to further your brain.
Anyways,
Okay.
King of Collectibles, Season 3, Episode 6 tonight, or it's on now because it's Netflix. Giannis, Thanasis, Kostas, Alex.
Are you ever going to show yourself on
produced locally
screen?
here. I don't know how. I hit the button and it didn't work, and then I got frustrated.
Is there a 3 shot?
There is a 3 shot, and I hit the number 1 next to the 3 shot because it's supposed to then put it into the video, and it didn't work.
Hit. Go ahead and click the screen.
Why don't we teach him after the show?
Because this is the last time.
I want people to see them.
You know what? 2 days before Christmas next year, I'll do it.
I'll show them during break.
Is this working? I think it's
Yeah!
There it is.
There's
Here
Tony
we go.
Cartagena on YouTube at ESPN Milwaukee,
working.
at
I
ESPN
think I hit
Madison.
number 2 instead of 1. Whatever.
There
All right.
it is.
One more question for you guys. I won't use this entire time to promote myself, but go watch the episode of Netflix tonight. Check out the Analysis Show on social media.
Yeah.
The link right to it. All right. I think this is a big deal. No one else does, so I'm probably just being dramatic. Caleb Williams, Saturday, he won against the Packers. Sunday, he does a charity event. Good for him.
Yes.
Wearing a cheese grater hat. I honestly thought that was kind of funny.
A little excessive.
But then he gifted his game-worn jersey from that day to a good friend of his.
Oh.
In the inscription, he signed his name, Caleb Williams, 18, on the 1. And then on the number 8, he wrote game-winning walk-off, Go Bears. He wrote a couple other things. And then, if you look on the left side of the
Bleep
8,
the Packers.
he wrote Bleep Green Bay. And then GB sucks, I believe, was the last thing he wrote.
That's excessive.
Just a little bit too much.
Listen, it's that Gen Z energy, man. You got these Gen Z quarterbacks. See, not Malik. Jordan Love is like the leader of the Gen Z, a little bit of millennial. He was actually born in the 90s still, so he's not this immature dummy like they have out in with Caleb Williams. I used to like Caleb Williams, too, when he was in high school and college. I remember recruiting at his school when he was still there, and now...
So in college, he did this when they played Utah. He wrote 4 letters that started with F on one hand on his nails, and then Utah on the other one. And I believe
at
the
least
Pac-12
being consistent.
No, but he lost.
Oh,
he did it before the Pac-12 title game, lost the game, and I feel like
was that the crying game?
Probably
ran into the stand.
Which, regardless, whatever.
Mommy, daddy, mommy, daddy.
He's done this before, and it backfired. So don't you just give it up?
What a perfect way to end the Wheel of Tony on the Carbless Talk and Text line.
Oh, God.
Rick from Madison.
What up, Rick?
Kyle, ... Don't wear white, ... Makes you look fat.
Yeah, no.
Jesus Christ, Rick.
No, it's not. It's not that, Rick. The shirt is this sweater is too tight. It's too tight. It's a European sweater.
Oh, my gosh.
It's a European.
Yeah, it barely covers your pants.
Yeah, it's a European sweater, and it's probably a medium, and this is all that they had. And so, regardless of,
I think you should retire that one.
No, I'm not retiring it. Is that regardless of what it is, it's a Christmas
Guys,
sweater.
There's a new rule. We don't discuss how people look.
I ain't worried about that.
Whether it's hair or body or what they eat. Just leave it alone.
Unless you let them. I let them pick at my hair.
Tony, when I go home, I'm zaddy. So I ain't worried about what nobody's saying in the chat line or none of that. They can say whatever they want because at the end of the day, I'm zaddy. If you ain't got nobody at your crib calling you zaddy, well, you ain't doing it right.
AJ chimes in. Ben, subtitles in English is called closed captioning.
I love AJ in Baltimore.
Touche.
He is so intelligent.
That's fair.
That is
We'll
true.
wrap up the 414 hour at 4 next.
This is Kyle, Brust, and Nortman.
Kid's got the longest rope in radio. Oh, wow. Oh, wow.
You could take that one of two ways, and I agree with both.
Oh, wow. Oh, wow. Okay, King. I see you, the confident.
On ESPN Wisconsin and the ESPN Wisconsin app.
This is Eric Brown, owner of Siding Unlimited, letting you know that Siding Unlimited installs Pella windows and doors. That's right, Siding Unlimited installs windows, and we do it really well, earning the prestigious Pella Platinum Premier National Certified Contractor of the Year award 5 times. New windows, our expert team will deliver on a smooth, hassle-free installation, making you feel proud of calling Siding Unlimited for your window project. What's the next step? Call 262-567-4513 or go to sidingunlimited.com.
Bank 59 keeps the awards rolling in. Named a top workplace for 16 straight years and named Best Bank in the Milwaukee area by the Community Choice Award, Bank 59 continues to show how they're making lives better and they're continuing to serve everybody in the community. Your financial situation is too important to leave it to just anybody. So you got to focus on someplace that is a true local community bank that's been around for a long time. Bank 59, it stands for 1859. If you've been around that long, you know you're doing things the right way. Visit a branch, give them a call, or visit Bank 59 today to learn how they can make your life a little bit better. Bank 59, member FDIC.
Wisconsin Indoor Golf Center is kicking off their first tournament of the season with $1,000 in cash prizes. This is Gary Ellerson, inviting you to team up for a 2-man scramble at Paynes Valley. Play it on their spacious state-of-the-art golf simulators. Sign up now at wisconsinindoorgolfcenter.com. Just $120 per team, and you must finish your round by December 31st. This is their first of many winter tournaments. Keep an eye on their website. Take on Paynes Valley starts today at wisconsinindoorgolfcenter.com.
Whether you're hitting the road for the holidays or heading up north to see family and friends, make Higher Love Cannabis Company in Menominee, Michigan your first stop. Just across the Wisconsin border, Higher Love offers award-winning, organically grown products that you can trust, plus new incense, apparel, and holiday-ready gifts. Fuel your trip, stock up for the season, and don't forget to grab a photo with Sasquatch while you're here. Your perfect holiday stop is waiting at findhigherlove.com/CBD.
Ben Brust here, and let's cut the crap. I've been sold the lie with sportswear too. You pay a fortune for big name gear, a fancy logo, and a slogan, and it still stinks. Then I found Iron Jock, and now it's all I wear. It's built on science. Their silver ion technology is woven right into the fabric. It kills 99.9% of odor-causing bacteria, and it never washes out, ever. Get yours today at ironjock.com. That's ironjoc.com.
There's a holiday gift out there that everyone loves. It's compact, tasty, and one size fits all. It's a Cousin Subs gift card. Make your life a little easier. Give your friends and family a better gift this holiday season. Purchase $30 in gift cards today at your favorite Cousin Subs location and receive a certificate for a free 7.5-inch sub. Oh man, that's the gift that keeps on giving. Cousin Subs. We believe in better.
Tito's Handmade Vodka is America's favorite vodka for a reason. From the first legal distillery in Texas, Tito's is 6 times distilled till it's just right, and naturally gluten-free, making it a high-quality spirit that mixes with just about anything, from the smoothest martinis to the best Bloody Marys. Tito's is known for giving back, teaming up with nonprofits to serve its communities and do good for dogs. Make your next cocktail with Tito's. Distilled and bottled by 5th Generation Inc., Austin, Texas. 40% alcohol by volume. Savor responsibly.
This is Kyle, Brust, and Nortman on ESPN Wisconsin and the ESPN Wisconsin app.
Wrapping up Kyle, Brust, and Nortman with you, KBN Nation. We heard from Matt Laflur. His quarterbacks are both limited. Jordan Love is still in concussion protocol. He didn't say much. But there's still some time for Jordan to clear. And I think if Malik is able to play, I still feel confident that he can get it done, as we were joined by Mark Tauscher earlier, and he agrees. It's not going to be the easiest challenge, but you can only go off of what you've seen. And although week 17 and 18 are different than week 2 and 3, like it was last year for Malik Willis, he's done a phenomenal job backing up Jordan Love. The ultimate goal is for Jordan Love to be back. We don't know. Like it's the NFL's process. He's got to go get cleared, but he's able to do some stuff as part of the protocol. But I still sit here today knowing that the Bears are going out to the 49ers in San Francisco, fighting for the number one seed in the NFC. Dan Campbell is not going to lay down to Ben Johnson whether they're in or out of the playoffs, or playing to play in the playoffs or not. And the Packers, based off what they did last week with the two opponents with potential backup quarterbacks, have everything in front of them to still have a chance to A, win a game and get in the playoffs, and B, win 2 games and have a shot at winning the division. I truly, from the heart of hearts, believe that.
Yeah, no, I don't believe the NFC North is out of the realm of possibility based off everything that you just said. And with Jordan Love playing, the level of confidence that I have in this team is going to be sky high because the Packers know everything that is in front of them. And Jordan Love has been in this position before where he has capitalized for the Packers. I think we don't give him enough credit for what he has been able to do in his first 3 seasons. It's very comparable to what you saw Aaron Rodgers do his first 2 years. It's very, and you see the level of success he's been able to have making the playoffs the first 2 years, but then also the way that he finished year 1. And last year, though he didn't play at an extremely high level, the way he finished after having some interception issues through the first half of the season, only to throw 1 pick down the end of that half of last season, it just shows you how good he was. And really, when Jordan Love has played this year, he's been pretty good, but also he's been really, really consistent to the point where I do believe Jordan Love is turning the corner to become an elite quarterback, and having him on Saturday should give fans a lot of comfort moving forward for the regular season. Now, once we make the playoffs, we'll see exactly what happens at that point because I still have my doubts overall with that defense and with how unhealthy we are, but I do believe that we have enough ammo in order to make it to the playoffs.
All right, once this show is back on the air on Monday, will the Packers be in the playoffs?
Yes.
Easy enough, Kyle?
I feel confident, yes.
All right. I know it's Tuesday. I know the game's not till Saturday. But can we just do one dog of the game? I just don't want to miss it. It's become my favorite part of the week, mostly because we get to hear Kyle do all his barking.
Do you know what the imaging is?
I'm going to ask you to play
a wager
for me.
I found it.
Here comes Parsons and he gets home. Goes to the end zone. It is a one-handed grab by Matthew Gold. Intercepted. Taken away by Xavier McKinney.
This is the Green Bay Props and Preview.
Ooh, that's my dog.
And Dog of the Game. Presented by Sit Mean Sit Dog Training in Waukesha. Schedule your free consultation today. Visit sitmeansitwaukesha.com.
What I can tell you is over at Potawatomi Sportsbook Saturday at 7 p.m. As it stands right now, the Packers are 2.5-point favorites at home against the Ravens. Who knows what they have baked in from a quarterback standpoint, but the fact that the line is out is telling, in my opinion.
That's interesting. That's interesting.
It's telling.
Very, because
they usually, if there's 2 quarterbacks that you don't know what the status is, you keep that off the board.
Off the board, for sure.
And the Niners are 3-point favorites against the Bears on Sunday Night Football.
Oh, that's a night game? That's a great Sunday night game for all of us in Wisconsin.
Hell yeah.
So you want to go to the dog of the game. Kyle?
Yeah, the dog of the game for me. We talked about him a little bit during this game, and I think he is due. I think he's due to make a big play. He's had his hands on balls the last 2 weeks, and I think he capitalizes this upcoming week. And I'm going with the dog of the game to be my boy Xavier McKinney to come up with big plays to put the game away and put the Packers in the playoffs on their path. On their path to trying to win the NFC North.
Did you do that just because of that?
It's only taken him 16 weeks to get that one.
Oh, man. I can't pick anyone on the defensive line.
I threw you guys an absolute curveball here.
Well, that's hard with the injuries of also not knowing who's going to be playing. Go ahead.
It's the Emmanuel Wilson game.
Oh!
I think that this is going to be a game where even if Josh Jacobs plays, where Emmanuel Wilson in big down situations, when he can just run with a full head of steam up the middle like he did so well against the Bears in small portions, I think this is a game for Emmanuel Wilson. I think he's going to come out and kind of just run whether it's Malik Willis, whether it's Josh Jacobs being hurt, whatever it is, it's going to a lot of Emmanuel Wilson.
I'm going to eat Quay.
Okay.
Yeah, okay.
Derrick Henry was a beast last game. And when he's had some games where he's had 30, 40 yards, but he's also had the explosion games. He's still got it in him. He's still one of the best backs in the league when given the opportunity. Quay needs to stuff the middle. Stuff the middle. He will be my dog of the game.
Yeah, one thing I will say is when we look at this team, if Jordan Love does play because how bad the Ravens' pass defense is, I think he cooks. So you're looking at maybe a Christian Watson, a Romeo Doubs having a bounce back.
Yeah, I will say one thing that was funny. We talked about Matthew Golden, Jaden Reed, and Christian Watson heading into the Bears game. And as I was watching, I was like, damn, we left out Romeo Doubs as part of all of our conversations. And outside of his blunder in special teams, he was their best receiver all game long.
And one thing about him is, listen, the man went AWOL. He disappeared. So if you think he can't bounce back from basically fumbling a game and taking 100% accountability.
He bounced back from
1,000% accountability.
Literally,
he disappeared.
Not telling anybody where he was.
So he gonna be all right. He gonna be ready to ball out and play.
He had 2 touchdowns.
What a spin zone to a guy who's disappeared and came back to. He can fumble or not fall on the ball in a special teams play. Bounce back.
Romeo Doubs is scoring a touchdown on Saturday.
There's your dog right there. He needs to be a dog.
The communal dog, Romeo Doubs touchdown.
We'll take it.
Well, we will meet again soon.
Yeah, happy holidays. Merry Christmas. We'll see y'all next week.
Sounded like you were heading to war.
You never know.
Well, we got westbound 94 slowing down from 27th Street all the way past Mitchell Boulevard. Beyond that, looks great all the way through Waukesha County. On the east